Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. Day 4, Dallas Cowboys training camp. About to bring y'all all the plays I can find. About to bring y'all all the news. Let's go. Well. We got nothing but big plays today. Big plays, big interviews, big news, Dallas Cowboys. Welcome, Cowboy fans and Cowboy haters alike. I'm the G, and I'm the host of Let's Talk Cowboys, where we talk facts. And if you like this video, don't forget at the end to please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know the next time we go live, and we are live, or we post another video. And if you haven't become a channel member or subscriber yet, please do. We have a lot of great things coming up this season. Man, I got a show for us today. I may have too much. I don't even know if I'm ready to cover it all. I got a show for us today. Let me show us the topics. Man, nothing but training camp news. Let's go. Today, these are going to be our topics. Jaden Blue interview. Laughing at these people that were talking about believing Glenn Smith, talking about the coaches believe that Jaden Blue is borderline lazy. As if they would share that information with somebody who's been away from this organization for 20 plus years and wasn't even that major of a coach on the totem pole. Man, miss me. Jaden Blue absolutely balled out today. Got the Marion Overshawn interview. Then we got player interviews that we're going to listen to that have happened after today's camp. Got Will McClay interview, didn't listen to yesterday. We're going to listen to that. Then we're going to have the best plays from X. Man, y'all thought I had a lot of plays the last 3 days? I have scoured X. I have scoured the internet, and I got twice as many plays as I had the other day. So y'all get ready to be totally entertained. I have nothing but great plays for us today. And then there's an article about the top 5 players. So just get ready. Great show. Jaden Blue, Overshawn, player interviews, McClay interview, best plays from X, and the top 5 players. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. We got every reason to be hyped. Dallas Cowboys looking so good. So good. All right. Let's get this roll call in, and then we're going to get the show started. Let's get us something nice and easy. Let's go. Yep. Does everybody come in? Let's go. Dominique Pittman, he first up on this thing. Dominique Pittman said, happy Saturday, G. Happy Saturday, Dominique Pittman. He said, we ready for some Cowboys talk. He said, well, G speaks nothing but facts. Let's do it. Big Cloud in the building. He said, that's what I'm talking about. Energy. Hey, man, we ain't got no choice but to have energy. This team is full of energy. We got to bring the energy too. Let's go. Big Cloud said he hope everyone's having a blessed Saturday. New House fam in this thing. He said, good evening. Hope you're having a blessed weekend. Always to God be the glory. Let's go. Yeah, this season will be the start of a Cowboys dynasty. I said it before. I believe we're about to see the best 3 to 4 years of Dak Prescott's career. John Henry said, let's go Cowboys. What up? Dak owns Filthy. What up? Brandy Mahoney, Cowboys sister in the house. Let's go. John Jones, New Jack City. He said, what up, G Money? Katharina Kiss, another one of my Cowboys sisters. Let's go. Bleeding Blue. He said, how about them boys? Oh, yeah. 44 days away from plucking them birds. No doubt about it. Yup. Brandy says she will be in Oxnard next week. Brandy, send me some footage. Mino Hall, what's up? What up? In the crib, let's go. Timo 419, let's go. Levon Colin, he said, I'm here, father of 8 girls. God bless you. Taylor, Jamelia, Jamira, Janelle, Kyla, Levon, Nyla, and Savannah in the house. Let's go. Bernard Fields, what's good with you? Yes, let's do it. Michael Hickman, what up? Dustin Roberts, what up, big dog? I see you. Robert Shook, what up? He said, hey now, Ken, please, Jerry Jones need to pay Michael Parsons. Yeah, they were screaming that from the crowd today. Matt D, he said, I shocked the NFL today and trade. Matt D was cutting up in her already. He said he would trade Parsons today for trade Hendricks. Better get more than a trade. We better get some draft picks too. Mo Ski, what up with you? My man Robert Simmons up in here, what up? Man, hey, did I see it? I got it. I got it, Robert Simmons. No doubt about it. We're going to see it too. Let's see. Derek G, he said, I believe the Cowboys are going to be some good teams. No doubt about it. Cowboys going to hit some milestones. Andre Fields, he said, let's go. All right, y'all ready? Let's get this thing going. Appreciate you, Big Cloud. He said he loved that background you put together. Got a few more touches. We'll have them before the season start, but to God be the glory. Appreciate all y'all support. All right, let's get this thing going. All right, I'm going to try to move through today expeditiously because I want to do some player breakdowns maybe later on today. So we may be doing Cowboys after dark tonight so I can break down some plays. Mr. Juice, he said, what up? What up, G? Hype Nation, no doubt about it. Katharina Kiss, I agree with Katharina Kiss. She said, hit that like button. Let's go. All right. So let's get into our first subject for today. Jaden Blue. When I tell y'all that Jaden Blue showed out today in day 4 of the Cowboys training camp, Jaden Blue showed out. I'm telling y'all, let me tell you something. One, I'm not falling for the deuce is loose. We've been saying that every season this dude has been here. Deuce Vaughn, I like Deuce Vaughn. I actually think Deuce Vaughn is probably going to go somewhere else and be successful because I just don't know how much he fits into the Cowboys plan. And the reason why I'm bringing up Deuce Vaughn is because for every time we're going to let Deuce Vaughn touch the ball, I'm always thinking like, why would we not give that to Jaden Blue? Boy, I'm going to show y'all Jaden Blue today. Let me tell you something. Jaden Blue got a different gear. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that Deuce Vaughn ain't got some speed. He ain't got Jaden Blue speed. Jaden Blue got a different gear. Every opportunity the Cowboys get, they need to allow Jaden Blue to touch the ball. And I've told y'all before, and I'm going to show you video evidence today. This dude, Jaden Blue, I've been saying it from the beginning. He is Tony. I don't even want to disrespect him by calling him Tony Pollard 2.0. I think his ceiling is way higher than Tony Pollard's. I think his ceiling is way higher than Tony Pollard because Tony Pollard is nowhere near as fast, nowhere near as quick as this dude. Tony Pollard, hey, great player. I don't think he's what Jaden Blue can be and what I believe Jaden Blue is going to be. Boy, Jaden Blue going to be a monster on this team. I'm telling you. But again, let's look at this. Let's look at this interview from Jaden Blue. And then, as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, so you don't have to wait until the end for Jaden Blue, I'm going to show you a couple of Jaden Blue clips. How about that? I'm going to show you a couple of Jaden Blue clips, and I'm going to show you, man, this dude right here, shoot, man, Jaden Blue is the truth. And I'm telling you, this dude is going to be great for the Cowboys. All right, let's go to the interview for one Jaden Blue over here on 105.3 The Fan. Shout out to 105.3 The Fan. Let's get it.
Masterpiece right here on 105.3 The Fan, and we're talking with Jaden Blue, but we might be off to a bad start because I'm from A&M. He has an OU bucket hat on, and he's an OU guy as well. Did we really screw this interview before it even started?
Nah, it's all right.
Okay.
See, I like that.
Okay, good. Because he's like, I know who won last year. Yeah, I get it. I
got to spend a bunch of time on Turbo Plus before and making some video, setting up some cuts and getting used to the new buttons and whatnot.
Why do you disagree with that?
Man, because I think I'm a hard worker. I mean, of course, me coming to the league, I know that nothing is going to be easy. So my mindset, coming, from college into the league was that I would try to outwork, anyone, next to me. So, all that is just noise to me, and I kind of look at it as a positive thing because, it pushes me and it brings, the best out of me. So, I mean, I don't really, see nothing, of it, but. It's just something to fuel me every day.
The competition, you got a big group of running backs to work with. How's that room working?
We're all close in that room. The good thing is, we all push each other. We know we all have the same goals, so we just try to come out here every day and be the best position group that we can be. And that the good thing is, we know we're competing, but we're also trying to help each other and find ways to make each other better.
How much does it help when you get to know somebody off the field in terms of that bond on the field? Yeah. Not to say that you wouldn't fight for a teammate that you didn't know as well, but you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It means a lot when you have that relationship off the field because whenever you're going through something, you can maybe go to that person and have deep conversations with them, and even on the field they're willing to go to bat for you whenever you have that relationship. Regardless of us being teammates, of course we're going to go to bat for each other, but we had a relationship with the teammate off the field. It just makes things a lot easier.
How much, because I know Maffa obviously funny story as well, but Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams, how much does it help having access to people that have been through it to kind of pick their brain about this level?
Yeah, having those two other guys in our room, it means a lot to me. Like I said, I know they're veterans, they've been there, done it. So whenever I need, help with something, or whenever I need to know something, I can go to those two guys, and maybe I don't have to go to my coach. So, it's a lot of positiveness to having those two guys in the room.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, not too shabby. Not too shabby from Jaden Blue. And I'm telling us Jaden Blue is going to be an absolute beast for the Dallas Cowboys. And let me show you a couple of plays before we talk about Jaden Blue. I saw Uncle Charles in the chat. Uncle Charles said he want to keep Deuce. He said, G, don't run him off. Uncle Charles said, G, don't run him off. He wants to have him. He said he wants to have him in the house. But my problem is not that Deuce is not good. My issue is that Jaden Blue is so good. Why would you give those plays to Deuce Vaughn? I mean, the only advantage that someone says that Deuce Vaughn has, he's small and you're not going to be able to see him behind the line. Keep on thinking that. Keep on thinking that. Man, these are NFL players. These are NFL players. These grown men. Stop thinking they're not going to be able to see Jaden Blue. Deuce Vaughn. Man, they're going to be able to see Deuce Vaughn. No doubt about it. But I want to pull up a couple of plays I have, and then we'll get into some more discussion about Jaden Blue. But, man, let me tell you something. This boy Jaden Blue showed out today. Jaden Blue showed out. All right, I got so many plays. Let me run through them real quick. Let me see. All right, Jaden Blue. Matter of fact, Jaden Blue was probably the play of the day. Yeah, Jaden Blue. I got this play right here. I'm pretty sure some of you have seen it. Let's check it out right here. Joe Milton back to pass. Jaden Blue out of the backfield. All right, let's give us a little bit of music here. Turn that sound off. Don't want to get copyright. They play all this music at camp, so you can't play the sound. Check out Jaden Blue. Look at Jaden Blue. Let me show you again. This dude, Jaden Blue, is special. I'm just telling us. This dude, Jaden Blue, is special. Watch him. Watch Jaden Blue. This dude out of the backfield, Joe Milton steps back. And the pass wasn't that good. Again, they got pressure on Joe Milton. Bam. That was supposed to go to the outside, but he turned him inside. Boom. Nice. Nice. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. Man. Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue, a different type of animal, y'all. I'm telling us. That was courtesy of John Machota. Y'all follow him over on X at John Machota. Man, I'm telling you. This dude is different. This dude is different. Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue is different. And that's why every time I think about, it's not that Deuce Vaughn isn't good. It's just that every time I think about Deuce Vaughn, I'm like, but why would you take plays away from this dude, Jaden Blue, when it is obvious the versatility, the playmaking? Because you got to think about what happens when Deuce Vaughn hits the field. No hate on Deuce Vaughn. Understand what happens when he comes on the field. Can't block. He can't. Who he gonna block in the NFL? Who is he gonna block in the NFL? He might better take somebody's legs out, but he is going to be a liability. Because short of if he's not getting the ball, then he can't block on the play hardly. And when I think about him versus Jaden Blue, the explosiveness, the quickness, the moves, the speed, it's not just him. There's not a lot of people in this man's class. Jaden Blue, I'm telling us, he crazy with it. Jaden Blue is crazy with it, I'm telling us. Shoot, this dude, Jaden Blue gonna be crazy. I'm telling us. Jaden Blue gonna be crazy for the Cowboys. Absolutely crazy. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And for these people talking about this dude, Glenn Smith, talking about he's lazy. What? Get out of here. Get out of here. This dude ain't lazy. We ain't heard this from Texas. We ain't heard this from a coach at Texas. We ain't heard this from a player at Texas. We'll have not heard this from a player with Dallas. We didn't hear this from a coach in Dallas. We hearing it from Glenn Smith, somebody who was so long the totem pole on a podcast, saying that they done revealed they've revealed something to him that somehow didn't leak to anybody but him. Man, miss me. Man, this dude, Jaden Blue, he gonna be a superstar. You watch what I tell you. How many of these players? Because sometimes people think you have to have a first round grade on a player for a player to be great or a player to be dominant. Man, how many players that were not first round draft picks come in this league and dominate? We see it all the time. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth round running backs step up in this league on the right team and dominate. Jaden Blue gonna be nice. Don't have a lot of mileage on him. Didn't have a tremendous amount of runs. They had a lot of talent over there in Texas. So we don't have to worry about him being all beat up. Man, Jaden Blue fresh. Jaden Blue, man, that dude is nice, man. I'm telling you. Newhouse fam said Jaden Blue got a different kind of speed like Tyreek. Newhouse fam, I'm telling you, man. This dude got a different gear. Boy, this dude got a different gear, man. This dude got a different gear. Matt D said the deuce is loose. Child, please. Hey, man, I'm not falling for this deuce is loose stuff again. Man, we've been saying Deuce is loose for what? How many years now? Nah, man, it's Jaden Blue time. It's Jaden Blue time. They need to be getting this dude prepared to be an absolute chess piece for the Cowboys. I'm telling you, when we get Jaden Blue, Kevontae Turpin, Jalen Tolbert, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, all on the field at the same time, we're going to be a problem. We are going to be a problem. When you put those 6 players on the field, that's a problem. How do you cover? How do you cover that? How do you cover that? Man, it's going to be hard for I'm telling you, man, when teams get this thing, when the Cowboys get this thing together, boy, it's going to be hard out there for some teams. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. Bernard Fields, I'm with you. All we need is a veteran DT. And I'm hoping we get that CB. I'm hoping they bring in Stephon Gilmore and ask him will it be a part of this thing. Ask him, does he mind coming in and be a part of a rotation? Hey, man, come on. Hey, Stephon Gilmore. Hey, you mind coming in and playing with us this year? How about this? You know, we're not going to have a starting cornerback per se, but we want to make you a part of the rotation. We want to play our cornerbacks situationally. We want to have a cornerback. We just want to situationally, depending upon personnel, downs and distance. We're going to keep your body fresh. We're not going to wear you out where you're having to play the whole game. How about you come in and we're going to probably put you on like 20, maybe 20, 30 snaps? Man, I'm telling us. Stephon Gilmore, and I agree with you. Now, let me tell you this. I also think, after looking at some plays today, when we're going to look at some more plays later, I'm already figuring out what the Cowboys are going to do about the one-tech position. So Clarence Hill is reporting, from what I saw on X today, Clarence Hill is reporting that Mozzie Smith is not actually 300 pounds, but he's 310 pounds. Still does not nullify what Brian Schottenheimer said. He's lighter, and he's going to flip back and forth between the 1 and the 3. It doesn't nullify what he said. And it doesn't nullify the fact that I think the Cowboys are going to show us, as time goes on, I believe the Cowboys are going to show us that the Mozzie Smith experiment didn't work. And that they're probably going to keep Mozzie. But what they're going to keep him as is maybe in some kind of rotation with the 3. He'll rotate at the 3 and the 1. Because I think what they're going to do, Bernard, Solomon Thomas. I've noticed in the film today, Solomon Thomas has been lining up a lot at the 1-tech. Solomon Thomas has been lining up at the 1-tech. And he's been pretty good, too. And Brandy said we're in pads tomorrow. So we're going to get a chance to see him at that 1-tech. And I'm going to tell you, Solomon Thomas is going to wreak havoc. You watch what I tell you. He's going to wreak havoc. Uncle Charles said he wants to keep Deuce. He said he want to keep him. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Lee Time, what up? All right, let me get down a little bit further. I'm behind on the chat over here. All right, let me go up a little bit. Lost in Translation Podcast, what's going on? My man Robert Simmons in here. What up, man? Jaden Blue going to be our version of Jahmyr Gibbs. Robert Simmons, hey, I agree. This dude is crazy. Newhouse Phelps said Deuce reminded him of Webster. Boy, he got me rolling. 70s fan, what up? Hey, man. Jaden Blue is balling, says 70s fan. Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you some more plays later. I just wanted to kind of wet your palate a little bit, let you see that play. Hey, he got another couple where he's running the ball, too. Man, this dude got a different gear. I'm telling us, Jaden Blue has a different gear. Brandy Mahoney, it's been 3 years. That's how long we had Mozzie. Brandy, the experiment is over. I think the experiment is over. I think the Cowboys will be looking for a true one tech either in free agency this year or they're going to go in the draft and get a one tech. But right now, we just don't have it. We just got it is what it is, Brandy. It is what it is. Inglewood Trojans, what up? He said Jaden Blue, Jet Blue, the color blue. He said Cowboys for 6. No doubt. That dude is going to be an absolute headbanger. And what I mean by headbanger, he going to bang his head against that goalpost. Shoot, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Ice Cold Cowboy in the crib, man. This dude is cold. He say some cold stuff. What up, Ice Cold? All right, lost in translation. What's going on? He said they need to go ahead and get Gilly in here and stop playing around. I hope they get Gilly, man. Let Gilly help solidify the cornerback room. You got a lot of young guys. Trayvon Diggs, as much as Trayvon Diggs is going to probably try to do, have some leadership. I just don't think Trayvon Diggs. I think the bridge is burnt with Trayvon Diggs. I think the Cowboys, they're going to let him play. They're going to showcase him if he can play, and they're going to try to trade him. Raheem O'Neal, what up? He said, what up? He said, what up, Cowboys Nation? Newhouse fam said Blue, Turpin, CD, Pickens, and Ferguson all on the field should be lethal. Absolutely. 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 And I think the Cowboys are actually going to take advantage of Tolbert, I do believe, is going to be the third wide receiver. But don't take that to mean. Don't take that to mean that Mingo is not going to probably get some snaps. They're going to probably still let Mingo get some snaps. And they're going to probably let Mingo see if he can maybe work his way into some more snaps. But I think Tolbert is the solid number 3. But again, there are about 3 moves now that I think could really help this Cowboy team. I think one of the moves that could help the Cowboys is bring in Stephon Gilmore, solidify the cornerback room. Just lock it down. You know for sure Deron Bland, Stephon Gilmore, and let me tell you, and anybody who's been following me know I've been saying this since the day they picked up Kaiir Elam. I'm going to show you some plays on Kaiir Elam. Kaiir Elam has been the best cornerback in camp. He was the best cornerback in OTAs. He is the best cornerback in camp right now. We're going to see what happens when we get them pads on tomorrow. But I'm telling us, Kaiir Elam has been a menace to Dak Prescott. A menace to Joe Milton. He has been a menace to the Cowboys receivers. I'm telling you, Kaiir Elam is out for blood. Kaiir Elam is out for blood. I'm telling us. Kaiir Elam is out for blood. Kaiir Elam is out for a contract, whether it be with the Cowboys or someone else. But Kaiir Elam, man, this dude is balling too. He is balling too. We're going to look at that in a moment. We look at the top 5 camp players. All right, so let's move to our next subject. Moving right along, as they say. I showed y'all to play yesterday with the Marion Show. And if you have not seen that play, let me see if I can pull it up from my yesterday. Let me see if I can pull it up from my yesterday plays. A lot of people missed this. A lot of people missed this from Overshown. But this dude Overshown, man, I'm telling you, this dude Overshown is man, he different, man. Let me show you Overshown. There was so much going on in this play. And it's so much going on in this play. You'll miss this if you're not paying attention. But this is one of them plays you got to make sure you watch until the end. I'm going to show you this play, and then we're going to listen to Overshown's interview. But let me tell you something. Overshown is not even on the field playing. And this dude on this play right here just reminds us of how energetic, how courageous, how much of a leader, and how fast this dude is, and how much this defense They need this man on the field. Watch this play. Watch this. Now, everybody remember this play. Dak rolls out. Malik Hooker. Now, look at this. A lot of people didn't see this at first. Kyrie, look at this. Demarion Overshown is slightly out of frame, makes the interception. Demarion Overshown is right here. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Yeah, y'all can see it. So look, Demarion Overshown is right here. He has a hat on his head. And this dude, like a bolt of lightning. Look, bam. I'm like, Demarion Overshown, bro, calm down. One of these players could have ran over you, man. You don't care. Fearless. Look at this. This dude was running like he was in the play. What? Let's check that out again. Then we gonna go to the interview. Man, this dude, Demarion Overshown, can't wait till this dude get back on the field, man. Look at this. Bam. Bolt of lightning. Threw that head off. Boom. I wonder if they said something to him after that. I wonder if they were like, hey, man. Hey. Overshown. I wonder if they told him after that play. I wonder if they told him like, hey, man, hey. Calm down, bro. We ready to get you on the field too, but calm down. You ain't ready yet. You ain't ready yet. Hold on, man. But he had to get out there, man. He had to get out there and do his thing. Darren Posey in the crib. What up, man? I see you. Man. Bernard Field says there was too much change over the defense coordinator. That's what got Mozzie. This is his third one. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is his fourth one, isn't it? Let me see. This is his fourth season. No, I don't think he was here during Mike McCarthy's defense coordinator. I forgot his name. He got fired. So he went from Dan Quinn, Mike Zimmer. Now he's with Matt Eberflus. Third one. And let's not forget this. The weight flip-flop. He been flip-flopping weight now for 3 seasons. We don't know what he is. Q-Ball, what's going on? C-Base said same. He said, I think the Cowboys have been off-put, but Diggs behavior. Mental approach since these. Yeah. I'm with you. Ice Cold said, I think Diggs knows his time is up in Dallas. You know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. I like Diggs, but Diggs hasn't been the same since he got that contract. He just hasn't been the same. And it's not just the contract. It was the contract and then the injury. He hasn't been the same. And I'm going to tell you something about behavior. Your talent level at times dictates the tolerance level. If your talent is up here, all right, T.O., we'll put up with your bull jump. But if your talent level is down here or in here, hey man, we ain't putting up with that. We ain't putting up with that Antonio Brown out of your prime. Yeah, we're not putting up with that. Antonio Brown and let me tell you, Antonio Brown, there was a point in time, Antonio Brown, that little joker was the best wide receiver in the league, bar none. I'm talking speed, and he's not a burner, but he's quick. I'm talking speed, hands, toughness. That dude was a top wide receiver in this league, but he was crazy as I don't know what. But when you got talent, your talent is here, a tolerance level is here. Antonio Brown no longer in his prime. Get out of here, bro. You taking your shoulder pads off on the sideline. We done already got the Super Bowl we want. Get out of here. We ain't calling you back. Raheem O'Neal, I got a crazy answer for you. Miles Sanders. I got a crazy answer for you. Miles Sanders. I will not be surprised if the Cowboys try to utilize Miles Sanders against the Eagles. If it's not Miles Sanders, I would put my money on George Pickens. I would put my money on George Pickens. I think that Dak Prescott is going to introduce George Pickens to the NFL as a Dallas Cowboy in grand style. I got a feeling that Dak's going to hit him on a big one. I think he's going to hit him on a big one. It'll be Miles Sanders or it'll be George Pickens. All right. So let's get to this thing with Demarion Overshown. I'm sorry, man. Hey, we talking Cowboys. All right, let's get to this thing with Demarion Overshown. Got a nice interview with Demarion Overshown. Yep, got a nice little interview. Let's see. Overshown interview. All right, let's get it. Demarion Overshown over here on 105.3 The Fan again. Let's check it out.
We're here with Demarion Overshown right here on 105.3 The Fan. Is anybody in practice today more excited than you for all of the plays that were getting made?
Look, I don't think so. Look, I feel like one of my jobs is to bring the energy and keep the energy up. And whether I'm on the field or off the field, you're going to feel my presence. So, look, I feel like I'm the most energized guy on this team.
This man just said whether I'm on the field or off the field, you gonna feel my presence. That's why he ran out of that end zone like that. Boy, this man Demarion Overshown different, y'all. This man different, I'm telling you.
Man, it's my job to be infectious and make sure everybody feel that way.
I don't think this will be the case.
I'm telling y'all, Demarion Overshown, once we get this dude healthy, and I do believe we're gonna get him healthy, he will be the leader of this defense in 2026. Demarion Overshown is going to be the Ray Lewis of this defense. You watch what I tell you. He's going to be the Ray Lewis of this defense. He is going to be the man on this defense. You watch what I tell you.
It's especially this early, but do you ever get a veteran who's like, tone it down just a little bit?
Not at all. Not at all. Look, I feel like going into year 3, I done played my fair share of games.
This man said he played his fair share of games. He played what? 12 games total in 3 years? I think it's somewhere around 12 games total, somewhere in there. But he's been so dominant. When he does play, you can tell this team, this defense moves different when this dude on the field. I want the Cowboys to get Micah signed, but I want this dude to get healthy. This defense different with this dude. He make everybody better. They cheated him. Y'all know they cheated him last Thanksgiving. Y'all know they cheated that man. That man showed out last Thanksgiving, and they gave that doggone award to Parsons. This man showed out on Thanksgiving Day. He will be the leader of this defense. And Katharina Kiss, that don't mean that Michael Parsons won't be a leader. I'm just telling us, this is no knock on Michael Parsons, but we all know Michael Parsons is not what I call a natural born leader. And the reason why I say this is because Michael Parsons said it. He's not a natural born leader, but he wants to be a leader. That's fine too. You desire it, you learn how to do it, and you do it. This dude don't desire it. It's automatic. Even Michael Parsons said, this dude right here makes me want to play linebacker. That's who this dude is. He's different. He built different. I'm telling you, Demarion Overshown is built different. He makes everybody better. Everybody he makes better. Everybody sees this guy and says, wow, energy, infectious, great attitude, approaches the game just differently than most people. I mean, this dude is in the end zone, torn ACL, MCL, PCL, and any other L you talking about. This dude bolts out of the end zone like he's ready to play right then. I'm telling you, this dude is he's not telling nobody he wants to be a leader. He's doing leadership stuff. And because he's doing leadership stuff, people are treating him like a leader. Everybody know what this dude is. I'm telling you. Everybody know what this dude is. I'm praying he gets healthy once and for all. You watch what I tell you. He will be our Ray Lewis. He is going to be the heart of this defense when he gets healthy. You watch what I tell you.
Respected by my teammates, which is, the biggest honor you can have.
Right.
So when they see me that happy, I feel like you got guys in here, not year 9, year 10, that get that same juice.
You heard what he said? This dude said when they see me, the veterans get juice. I'm telling you, this dude different. This dude is different. He know what it is. This dude been like this too. He was like this in Texas. This been him. This ain't, cause see, Michael loved Michael Parsons. But no one saw this Michael Parsons, this real vocal, and I'm not talking about vocal as in vocal, but just all the podcasts and all the social media. I mean, no one saw that stuff. What we're seeing from Demarion Overshown, this is what he been. Them dudes in Texas will tell you, this is what this dude been. And he's only going to get better as he keeps going. I'm telling you, this dude is different. Man, this dude get me hyped up.
Particular honor that you feel when the media is like, hey, already, number 8, off the ball linebacker, not just the media, but coaches, scouts, it all got voted on. How do you feel about that?
It feel good, but, like the great Kobe said, the job's not finished.
Right.
This man said, like Kobe said, the job not done. How do you play 12 games in the NFL? 12 games, what is it? 2 years. 12 games, 2 years. 12 games, 2 years. And all the coaches and executives are already saying you're the 8th best off the ball linebacker in the league in 12 games? What? Shoot. Hey man, it's too different. I'm telling y'all.
12 games. I'm proud of that. It's an honor to be voted amongst the top of the best in the world.
Right.
So, knowing what I put out on the field, that's just the beginning. I feel like it's going to only climb from here.
You said, I know you probably don't want to get into specifics. You said the doctors gave you some good news. What's your confidence level, whether it's week 8, whatever, of being out there this season?
My confidence level is 110, 120%. I've been working with Brett for 2 years now. The whole training staff, Hanson, Handman, my guy Andy, all those guys, they do their job really well and make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be. And all I do is take on those challenges and, I go on to the next thing. So when I get
Now, listen to what he just said. So Trayvon Diggs' excuse. The reason why he worked off-site. Trayvon Diggs said he felt like he needed the individual attention. And even Michael Parsons was talking about, they got this great facility and bloom, bling, bling, bloom, bloom, whatever he was talking about. Well, isn't it strange? Demarion Overshown worked with Brett last year and got back on the field early. Isn't it strange? Not only did he work with Brett and got back on the field early last year, now watch this. Overshown didn't get hurt because he came back early. Overshown got hurt in a freak accident because he was at the back of the pile and his opposite leg got rolled up on. So the leg that got repaired, the injury they rehabbed was great. Came back early. Overshown had no problem with the training crew. Looked good as new. Trayvon Diggs didn't approach his rehab right the last time, came back early, and broke down again. We're not even sure when Trayvon Diggs broke down. What was it, the Cincinnati game? We're not even sure what happened. But we know what happened. I think, one, he came back early. Too early. And the Joneses were furious because they said he didn't approach his rehab good. But when we think about Overshown, came back early, he was great. Freak accident, rolled up on his other leg, sideways, tore everything. Here he is again. He been working with them same Brett and them. He been working with Brett and them guys. He ain't having no problems. And he ready to come back early. See, it's dudes like this. I talk about this at church. See, you got these certain people that their light shines so bright. They condemn people because they do everything right. When you get people to do things right, with the right attitude, light shining bright, and people are attracted to them like a moth to a flame, and then you get other people and they expose them because there's some darkness in them. Tamorion Overshown is the polar opposite of Trayvon Diggs as it applies to how he approaches things. See, this is where the Joneses. See, a lot of people be tripping on these Joneses because they don't like them. But sometimes you just got to listen to what's being said. You know the difference between Diggs and Overshown? Their attitude and how they're approaching it. Overshown is putting the onus on himself as far as his rehab going. How hard he's going to work and what he's going to do. And he can achieve it by working with Brett and them, with the Cowboys. Diggs, for whatever reason, he feels like that he can't get the attention he needs, and he can't get the individual attention that he needs in order for him to rehab and be around a team. You see why people look at Overshown like a leader? He do leadership stuff. Straight up, he just does leadership stuff. Dudes like this, if you're not on your game, dudes like this will expose you and not even try to. I'm just telling you, this dude Overshown is different. He's different. He raises the standards. He raises the standards of people around him. I'm telling you, man, if we never get this dude healthy, and I think we're going to get him healthy halfway through the season, and if we can just keep him healthy, because boy, I'm praying we don't want him to be the next Sean Lee. Sean Lee would have been a Hall of Famer. I believe Sean Lee would have been one of the best to ever do it. Could have stayed healthy.
On the field, I'm more than confident. No, I'm gonna be all right.
What have you learned, or what do you see the game differently when you're watching, as opposed to you're like, I'm not the next rep or whatever? How different is it for you when you're just watching?
It's easy to coach up things and see people like, simple mistakes that I made as a rookie or my second year. So being able to see them make that same mistake and be able to coach from the sideline, it helps me out. So when I get back out there.
Boy, y'all killing me talking about, it looked like y'all talking about Trayvon Diggs. Boy, y'all killing me with Trayvon Diggs and these 7 kids.
I'm not playing too fast. I didn't slow down. So just being able to slow the game down, just watching.
For all the people who weren't out here today, how excited were you for Marshawn Nealon when he took it to the house?
Look, I was excited. They always talk about that little birdie. You hear a little birdie telling you something, and I felt like I was that little birdie on that play. Not to take credit on his interception, but I told him.
Aaron, hey, Newhouse fam said, hey, I see you in the chat, Newhouse said, slow down. I like Trayvon Diggs. Newhouse, you see what's his name? Let's see. You see what Aaron Botley put above you? Aaron Botley said, why is Diggs even still here? He doesn't even like to hit. Oh, boy, y'all got me rolling today. Ice Cold said, Diggs not scared to hit. Ask his baby mama. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it, Ice Cold. Boy, stop it. Stop it, babe.
Him to stay right there, that's his job. He was doing his job, but I already knew the ball was coming, and he was kind of turned. But just seeing a guy like Marshawn battling, injuries last year, but when he was out on the field, he was making plays, real big plays. So seeing him have a play like that, it only makes me smile because I know how hard he worked. And
Boy, this dude Derek Posey done come up in here. This dude, Derek Posey, said Diggs gonna be a grandfather by 40. Boy, y'all killing me up here, boy.
I'm excited to see what he's gonna do his sophomore year.
And you had the opportunity to get out of here, but then I started asking you questions. Now there's media people everywhere. Are you frustrated with me about that?
Oh, not at all.
Okay, good.
Not at all. It's probably some kids over there that's like, man, he said he was gonna sign my stuff, but I'm still gonna get to talk to them, sign stuff, and get to talk to y'all. Look, I'm out here.
Man, I'm sorry. Derek Posey, boy, I'm over here almost in tears too. Man, this dude, Ice Cold Cowboy. This dude Diggs can ask his people. Boy, I'm done, boy. Y'all killing me, man.
It's not too much I can do on the field, so off the field, I'm 10 toes for everything.
Can you describe to people what you were doing off the side? I know you talked about working with Britt and everything. What are you doing out there and working?
Just a lot of resistant band stuff, working on my power and stuff for when I do come back. I'm going to feel so much powerful after that, but just...
I'm sorry. Hey, Newhouse fan, man, you got to tell these people in the chat, man. You got to tell these people in the chat to get out Trayvon Diggs. As Tucker says in the chat, he said Diggs only tackles his baby mamas. Boy, y'all stop. Man, y'all going to get control of this dude, man. Brittany Mahoney said, y'all, I seriously thought Diggs had 2 kids. She said, I kept seeing that little boy on TV. And she said, and then Joel, wait, hold on. She says, and Joel Chavis had one. And then someone else told me about the other 5. I was like, Stephon Diggs. He was like, man. Yeah, Stephon Diggs, boy, that dude does not believe in protection. I don't even understand. He gonna realize something, man. Football ain't forever. You mess around and don't be playing no more, man. You talking about taking care of 7 kids? By what, 5, 6 different women? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy work to me. You don't care nothing about your pockets.
Small things, shuffling, backpedaling, just easing it back to it. Today was actually my first day in cleats, and I feel great. So that's another check mark I get to cross out. So just doing small things like that, but knowing Britt, it all matters.
Now, do y'all see the difference between Overshown and Diggs? Where Diggs said he couldn't get what he needed from the Cowboys training staff. He talking about Brett and them. Well, Overshown, have y'all noticed how Overshown keeps talking about Brett and them? Overshown is giving them dudes nothing but praise. Overshown giving Brett and them nothing but praise. I'm telling us. A dude like this, man, I'm just telling you. Yeah, Overshown the real deal, man. He one of them dudes, he proves that when you talk about rehab and things of that nature, a lot of that is on you. You got to be educated on your injury. You got to trust your doctors, your trainers. And then you got to put in your work. You got to put in your work, and he put in the work straight up.
I tell people all the time, you look over there, it might not seem much, but as we seen when I get back on the field, like it's a lot. So
yeah.
Last question I was curious about. Somebody from another radio station walked up to a player and said, "What is your name?" Do you think you would interview with somebody who walked up and said, "What is your name?"
What is my name now? That is a little disrespectful.
Yes.
Especially when like our last name is already on the back of the jersey, so it can't be that hard to figure it out. But I mean, if you interviewing somebody and you don't know their name, it's like you're fishing for content and not really, feeling me. Like you're supposed to come up and talk to me like you know me, and interview me. But you don't even know me, so now you're just asking general questions that you can really go ask anybody because you don't know me.
Well, I appreciate you giving us the answer. Thanks very much, sir.
Boy, y'all done murdered me in this chat today. Man, this dude Newhouse fam. Let me see here. Man, this dude Newhouse fam just said he said the difference between Overshown and Diggs is that he said that Diggs has 7 kids and Overshown has 0. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ice Cold Cowboy here tripping again. Ice Cold Cowboy said DeMario Overshown cares about his money, unlike Diggs. Boy, you don't care nothing about money, man. Man, you don't care nothing about money when you out here having 7 kids. That's crazy work. But again, I'm just telling us, DeMario Overshown, natural born leader. Natural born leader. I absolutely appreciate it. And I think so many of these players, they are anxious to get this dude back on the field because they understand what it's going to do for their defense. And I'm telling us, if the Cowboys can have by time, I think that's week 10, when they see the Kansas City Chiefs, if the Cowboys can be somewhere around 6-3-ish, man, Overshown coming back, getting in that rotation, because I think the Cowboys should be pretty good defensively to where they can kind of keep him fresh. They won't have to play him. They won't have to play him all the time. Man, I'm telling you, the Cowboys could go on a run during a time when people say the Cowboys are going to lose this game and that game. Shoot, man, Cowboys going to be ready. Cowboys going to be ready. Catherine the Kid, she said, hit that like button. I'm with you. Hit that like button. I'm telling you. I am telling you. So, hey, again, Overshown, great interview by Overshown. Okay, so let's move on. We got some well, y'all killing Diggs today. Yup. Ice Cold said Overshown understands the cause. Darren Post said Diggs gonna change number to 13 for his career. It's so bad. Sanders, man, I'm sorry, but you pay me that kind of money. I'm doing what you want, when you want, and where you want. Man, shoot, you better tell him, Sanders fan. Shoot, where you want me working out? Where you want me working out? And I'm not giving up $500,000. Sure, I don't care what nobody talking about. Sure, I ain't giving up no $500,000. Brandon Cup, this is so factual, though. He said, you would think Diggs having all them kids, he would want to be at the facility working on his recovery. Man, straight up. Man, I ain't giving up no $500,000 with all them kids. Man, I ain't doing it, man. I ain't doing it. That's too much. That's too many kids. Alabama, he says, going to come down to coaching. Well, if it's going to come down to coaching, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good right now. All right, let's get to some of these player interviews. The Cowboys have been giving player interviews. Let's go over here to DallasCowboys.com. The Cowboys have been giving player interviews, and yep, we got some more. So let's buckle up. I'll start from the smallest to the biggest on the interviews. So let's go to our first interview. Dak Prescott's doppelganger. Dak Prescott's doppelganger, Solomon Thomas. Let's see what Solomon Thomas has to say, and then we'll come back to the chat. Appreciate y'all rocking with me today. All right. Let's go. Let's get it.
You know, grind is getting better. Just repetitions, hard work.
I'm telling you, man, they need to check his. You know what? They need to give Dak Prescott dad a DNA test. Because I'm telling you, this dude looks a little too much like Dak Prescott.
And just buying in on the process, you know. So it's a day-by-day process, trying to be the best we can, trying to be the best team we can, and just come out on top.
Shadi and a lot of the younger players say they look to you as a leader and just kind of they like to mirror stuff from you. What have you learned from your leadership ability over the years and kind of refined you into the leader you are now?
Definitely always start leading by example. Don't come in and be the vocal guy. Come in and show people how to work, show the standard, and don't waver on it. You know, show up every day, do what you do, and then once you gain the trust of guys and respect the guys, then you can start talking. But
Leadership 101. Leadership 101. Don't you bring your butt in here running your mouth. Don't come up in here telling us anything. Show us your work ethic. Show us how you execute. Show us your intensity. Show us your skill. Show us. And then when we're convinced, then you can start telling us. Leadership 101, Solomon Thomas / Dak Prescott's doppelganger.
I've always just came in and worked, and hopefully to gain the respect of my teammates. That's really all I care about, and then from there on, being the best player I can be.
At what point will you know you have gained the trust of your teammates?
When they start coming up to you, asking you questions, when I start telling you, hey, bro, I appreciate the way you work. You know, that's something that happened very early on here, and something that, you know, just guys here have humility, and they care about guys who work. So it's been
There it is. I tried to tell a young man this one time. Came into an organization and wanted to be in charge. And I told him, I said, bro, just do what you do. Do what you do to the best of your ability. Do it with integrity. Do it with the right attitude. Be patient. Because once people see what you stand for, you won't have to be asking people, can you be a leader? They'll treat you like a leader. Leadership is earned, or at least it's supposed to be. Now, for some reason, sometimes we just give it to people and we try to force it on people. We want everybody to be a leader. People have to understand something. Just because a guy, and this is, I think, something Jerry Jones needs to really understand, and this is why I really push back on Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones has to understand, just because you're in the top 10 or 5 percentile of being paid, that don't make you a leader. You might just be extremely talented and a jerk. Terrell Owens come to mind. Vontez, what was his name? Vontez Burfict comes to mind, or whatever his name was. Antonio Brown comes to mind. I mean, you just may be literally immensely talented, but you're just not a leader. Everybody can't do it. But at the end of the day, if you'll just come in, put your head down, do what you do, let people come up, start asking you this, that, and the other. Hey, at the end of the day, the leadership is earned. So Solomon Thomas, Dak Prescott's doppelganger, he's saying, hey, man, I earned this leadership.
Honored to be here, and I've been loving my teammates ever since I've been here.
As a Talk Cowboy, how did it feel to be back?
Oh, that's awesome. You know, it's a dream come true playing for your hometown team. And, you know, I just want to bring my hometown team a Super Bowl. I want to have the best season I can and, you know, bring a ring to, you know, my hometown.
I'm sure you grew up, you heard about Oxnard, right? When you watched the Cowboy stuff on training camp to be here, you're like, wow, what was that like for you?
Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, I wasn't it's my first time ever leaving the facility for camp, so I didn't know what to expect. You know, you always heard about it, and I was a little nervous about it. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And then you get out here, and you know, you got everything you need. You know, Jerry hooks us up with the best facilities, amazing rooms. You know, we got everything. So I was like, dang, I really like it out here. So the weather's been amazing. The fans have been great. The community's been great, rallying behind us. So you know, I've been loving it. It's been great.
I told y'all this the other day. Don't y'all let people fool you. These players love Jerry Jones, including Michael Parsons. They love Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones loves these players. I don't know about Trayvon Diggs, but he loves these players. These players know stuff Jerry Jones does behind the scenes. They understand who this man is. Man, I see people on social media, Dallas Cowboy fans, be killing me, talking about they hate Jerry Jones. I don't hate Jerry Jones. I absolutely love Jerry Jones. Do I think Jerry Jones does some dumb stuff? Yes. Of course I do. Should he have already signed Michael Parsons? Yes, he should have already signed him. Should he have signed Dak Prescott early? Two contracts ago, he should have signed Dak Prescott early. Should have signed CeeDee Lamb early. Had him in training camp. But at the end of the day, I look at this man in totality. And what he does for this team, what he's done for this franchise, what he's done for this league, what he does for people on a personal level. Doesn't mean, just like any of us, the man hadn't had some demons in his past. The man hadn't made some missteps in his past. But these players, I promise y'all, they love Jerry Jones. They love Jerry Jones.
Matt Eberflus, obviously first time back here. He's a guy that if you kind of look at his career, blitz rate has kind of increased as he's gone up. Have you seen a different Matt Eberflus than maybe you remember seeing? Obviously, wasn't your coach, but do you remember seeing a little bit of a different Matt Eberflus?
I mean, it's my first time. It's hard to tell. It's my first time playing with Coach, and I've been loving playing with Coach. One thing you can tell about all his defenses, everyone he's played with, they run to the ball, they play with high effort, and they play violent. And that's one thing that we're taking on and we're honoring, and one thing that is personal to us. And so, guys are running the ball, guys are playing with high effort, guys are trying to be violent, and so that's what we're trying to do. Just listen to him. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing a great job so far, and everyone's been buying into his stuff.
How does he get that out of you?
I mean, he just relates to you as a person, as a human being. He shows.
I'm going to show you a play from Solomon Thomas. I do believe Solomon Thomas is going to be a part of the one-tech solution for the Cowboys. I've been noticing in camp they're using him in the one-tech position. So Mozzie gonna have some competition over there, or he gonna be a part of some kind of rotation. Because I'm telling you, Solomon Thomas is gonna be out there, and man, this dude Solomon Thomas, man, he built like a comic book superhero or a comic book villain. This dude can ball right here. I think we're gonna see him play even better in Dallas than he played. I think it was with the Jets, maybe.
Respect, but he shows you how he wants it done. He shows you the standard, and he's not going to bend on it. The first day we all came in, he said, one thing we're going to do is run, so get in shape. And he wasn't kidding, and we're still doing it.
What makes a good run defense?
Good run defense, you got to be honing on your keys, you got to be disciplined, and you got to be violent. You got to have guys who are playmakers, but playmaking within the system. So, that's all we're doing right now. Just getting that built, getting that standard set, so it's been great.
A lot of people look at size as a big factor. Do you agree with that? Like, does size matter when you look up front for a run defense?
I don't think so. I think you got to have speed, you got to have violence, you got to have guys who can hold up their gaps. A guy who's 280 and a guy who's 320 can hold the gap the same. They can also get blown back the same. This depends on their pad level, their violence, their technique. That's really all it is. So I think it's more about your discipline, your technique, your heart, your violence, more than size.
Okay. Okay. He just said something. He is convinced, and it sounds like that Matt Eberflus, because y'all follow this logic. We've been talking about the one-tech position. I've already pointed this out to y'all now twice, and I've said it on multiple occasions. Matt Eberflus's defense is not predicated on a one-tech. As much as we want a one-tech, his defense is not predicated on a one-tech. Not only is his defense not predicated on the one-tech, it's predicated on the three-tech. Let me try to get my fingers right. Not predicated on the one-tech, predicated on the three-tech. Matt Eberflus is also telling us something else. And Solomon Thomas is reiterating it. They've obviously preached to these guys. Size doesn't matter on the defensive line. Because he's saying something that there's quite a few people that would probably disagree with. Stephen White just entered the chat. What up, Stephen White? He just said that a person that's 320 can get blue back just like a person that's 280 can get blue back. So he's saying that it doesn't really matter about the size. Boy, man, this conversation is going. Y'all forgive me. This conversation is going to, it sounded like something else. But he's saying the size don't matter. And he's basically saying it's not the size, but it's the violence that you play with. It's the violence. It's the discipline. He's saying that that is what determines if you can stop the run. If you can be violent at the point of attack. If you can stay disciplined. Stay in your gaps. He's saying that the size don't matter as long as you do those things. And, okay, I'm going to just say it like I've been saying it. I'm going to trust this team if this is what they're saying. So do not be surprised if they don't bring in a one tech. I think they should, but don't be surprised if they don't. Because I'm telling you, this dude right here is going to play some of the one tech. He's going to play some of the one tech. And so he's preparing us already. Size don't. He said it. Size don't matter. It's about the violence. So I'm sure that the other Cowboys, the rest of these guys on this defensive line, they've all bought into this concept. And maybe this explains why Mozzie Smith has lost weight. Maybe this explains it. They want to get Mozzie, they want him to still be tough at the point of attack, but they want him to be able to get upfield because they seem to be making a lot of focus on hitting the quarterback. So y'all tell me what you think, but this is what it sounds like to me.
What do you think of Kyrie Irving's celebration after the interception, hoisting the kid up out of the crowd?
Oh, I didn't see it, but that's awesome. That's sick.
You mentioned this is the first time you've left the facility for camp. What else is different about this training camp experience compared to some of the
William Mills, appreciate you. You said, G, you the man.
Appreciate being like in your own little
Brad,
campus
shout out to building something good.
There's no distractions. It's just you and your teammates. So like getting the bond is definitely like closer. Like just only us out here, only us being able to like get that camaraderie built and that family like atmosphere built. So that's been really cool.
In San Francisco, did you guys stay at a hotel or something, or was everybody on the road?
We stayed at a hotel. I mean, everywhere I've been, we stayed at a hotel like 15 minutes from the facility.
All right, stupid question. How would you get there? Would you bus over, drive yourself? What's the deal?
Because it will be at your home facility, so you had your car. Most guys had their car or they had shuttles. A lot of especially for the rookies.
Thanks, Alan.
All right, appreciate you guys. Thanks.
All right, let's get a couple of words in, and then we're going to go to another interview. But I'm looking in the chat here, and I see where Gary Bookwalter is agreeing. Gary Bookwalter says he says the size don't matter. He said size don't matter. That's Gary Bookwalter. He said size doesn't matter. And so for people who want the 320, the 330, the 340-pound nose tackles stopping the run, they have bought into the philosophy that it's not the size. It's the energy. It's the violence. It's how you... This is what they're saying. So, 70s fan, the Joneses said we're going to put a championship team on the field. They're doing it. Robert Shook, he said it's all about the leverage, and that's kind of what he's explaining, isn't it? That's exactly what he's explaining. So Solomon Thomas just told us. Let's just boil it down, Robert. You know what he just told us? I can play one tech. Yeah, that's what he just told us. Solomon Thomas just told us. Yeah, I can play one tech. Not only can I play one tech, I'm going to play one tech. That's what he just told us. He just told us without telling us. He's going to play the one tech. And I'm going to show you here. Let me see if I can find it. Because I've noticed that Solomon Thomas has been lining up at that one tech position. And I'll see if I can find it. I may have to do it later on when I do, if I get a chance to do Cowboys After Dark tonight, and I'll show you. Okay, here it is. Let me show you. This is it, I think. See if I can see. Okay, I don't think this is it. I may have this one mislabeled. Man, I got so much footage, man. Y'all go enjoy the footage I got for you today. I'm sure y'all haven't seen all these plays I got. I don't think nobody got the amount of plays I got. Boy, I started early today on these plays. But I'll show you later on. I'm going to show you later on. Solomon Thomas, y'all. Solomon Thomas is actually the one tech. I mean, he's been playing one tech. Yeah, he's been playing one tech. And so, yeah, I'll find it later when we start looking at the plays. But Solomon Thomas has been playing the one tech. And I think Solomon Thomas just told us in a fancy way, yeah, I can play one tech. Because, man, I'm telling you, this dude Solomon Thomas is built like a Greek god, and I'm sure he's very strong in the weight room. And he's just saying, I can do it. I'm gonna tell you somebody else that I think is gonna do it. Perion Winfrey. I think Perion Winfrey is going to play one tech for the Cowboys. Let me show you something, man. I got some help. I'm telling you, your boy got y'all on the footage. Let me show you something. Perion Winfrey. Hold on, let me shout out who got this footage. Shout out to Vach Lombardi. Shout out to Vach Lombardi. Matter of fact, Vach Lombardi hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Great accomplishment by Vach Lombardi. Man, I used to watch Vach Lombardi like years ago. Vach been doing this for a minute. Shout out, it's paying off. He's working with the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Broaddus, and all the things they got going on. He's out of Oxnard, California. He's got some great footage for us. And he has, in particular, Vach has been studying Vach has actually been studying the trenches for us. And so he's been bringing us some drills and stuff. And so check this out. Watch this dude, Perion Winfrey. He gonna play some one tech for us. Check him out. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Y'all been talking about Trayvon Diggs and feeding them 7 kids. Hey, man, imagine this dude. He got kids to feed. In his in the video I did a while back, Perion Winfrey said he got kids to feed. He said this is his last chance. How you feeding kids in the USFL? Let me tell you something. This dude Perion Winfrey about to ball for the Cowboys. Perion Winfrey about to ball for the Cowboys. Shoot, man, if you don't think this dude want to feed his kids, y'all. He ain't got 7 of them, but he got kids. And he said them kids is his inspiration. He got to feed his family. Check him out again. Shoot, this dude gonna put in work. He gonna play one tech for us too. So the Cowboys are kind of implementing kind of what Dan Quinn wanted to implement. Dan Quinn wanted those slimmer, faster tackles, to be able to get up the field. He wanted those slimmer, faster tackles. And then he kept begging Jerry Jones to get him Bobby Wagner because he wanted to have those roaming linebackers to help out with the run. Van Der Esch was kind of doing it, but we never could get Damone Clark to get on the field. And we never could get a linebacking crew right when Dan Quinn was here. Well, Cowboys, I'm telling us Dan Quinn would be salivating over the defense that the Cowboys have put together for Matt Eberflus. Man, Dan Quinn will be salivating over this defense. Straight up be salivating. I bet you Dan Quinn somewhere now saying, Jerry got Matt Eberflus linebackers? He never got me linebackers. Shoo. Yeah, I'm telling us what they're telling us. If the Cowboys don't go out and get a one tech, if they don't go out and get DJ Reader or some of these other one techs that are still available out there, they're telling you the one tech solution is in-house. Same thing I told you about the cornerback solution. The cornerback solution for the Cowboys is in-house, and his name is Kyrie Elam. His name is Kyrie Elam, guys, and I'm telling you. And so the Cowboys, Solomon Thomas just told us basically. He just told us. The Cowboys are convinced, I believe, that they're going to be able. The Cowboys, I believe, are convinced that they're going to be able to play with what they have. They're going to play some of these slimmer tackles at the one tech position. This is what they're going to do. So we're going to see how it turn out, because I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to trust them. They've been doing a good job so far. I'm going to trust them. Curly Broadman said he need to look at the Buffalo versus Dallas game. He said where they put big boys on us and bulldozers. Yeah. But again, maybe he's saying we got a different skill level, so we'll see. I see you there, Post. Let's see here. Gary Bookwalter said, I'm game with what we got. Yeah, hey, Gary Bookwalter, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to trust him. Pure Gaming up in the crib, what's going on? Pure Gaming said, we're about to let two. Oh, Pure Gaming, stop it. Pure Gaming said, we about to let 200 rush. We're about to let 200 rushing yards every game. Pure Gaming, I've already shown that part. I actually won't be surprised. If that were to happen. I won't be surprised if that were to happen, because in that Matt Eberflus style of defense, that does kind of happen. That does kind of happen, Pure Gaming. That's kind of how he operates. So we'll see how it comes down. Yeah, I think they are going to put him in the middle. I think he's going to be our run stopping. You're talking about Jay Toya. Yeah, I think Jay Toya is going to be one of our guys that they're going to use in that run game. Yeah, I think Jay Toya is going to be one of those guys. All right, we got another player interview. Let's go to let's go next to Donovan Ezeraku. Man, this dude right here is a beast. And he is going to single-handedly help us to get Tyler Guyton better. Because he giving Guyton that work, bro. He giving Guyton that work.
Pro, how are you getting acclimated to everything?
I think I'm getting acclimated really well. It's been fun, obviously, learning under the older guys. But also, it's football season now, so it's a great time.
A lot of people are a little fans, a little surprised at your repertoire. How much are you learning from Micah or things that you brought with you from BC?
Yeah, obviously I'm learning a lot from Micah as he's done it for the past couple of years at a high level. But at the same time, I think I'm just sharpening the tools that I had, coming out of college and, getting used to the speed at the NFL level. So that's pretty much the biggest thing so far.
What can you say about how advanced you already are coming in as a rookie? Not many rookie pass rushers come into the league with your repertoire, like Kelvin said, and being the technician that you are.
Yeah, I just credit to, obviously learning, watching a lot of film, obviously a lot of reps. We have this thing saying, obviously, you guys might have heard 10,000 reps. That's what it's taken so far, and I know that's what it's going to continue to take to, get to the level that I want to get to.
Who did you take from? Who are guys that you tried to learn from?
Von Miller, Yannick Ngakoue, TJ Watt, Nick Bosa, obviously Micah. Just a ton of guys. DeMarcus Ware, a lot of guys. Yeah.
How do you think camp has been going for you? Like, I mean, it looked for us on the outside, you know, the pads aren't on yet, but it looks like you're playing really
Yeah,
well.
I think camp is going really well. Like you said, pads aren't on just yet, so, you know, when we get those on, it'll be the true test.
Tomorrow.
But I think it's been going really well. Obviously, getting my conditioning, my win together, getting ready for the preseason game. So,
how ready are you for the pads to come on?
I've been ready since OTAs. since they called my name on draft night, I've been ready. So,
What do you think has to happen during camp and the preseason for you to feel like, you know, hey, I had a good camp, I had a good preseason? What do you have to do?
Just I don't know, just kind of stacking my days, getting better. Obviously, I have my goals for the camp, but just, you know, getting 1% better every single day. You know, cleaning up the things in the film room the night before, and then just coming out here and just executing, and it'll be good for me.
What's some of the insight that Charles Haley has been giving you?
Just showing me small, different, you know, tips and tricks as well. Another, you know, great guy to learn from, a legend, obviously. So yeah, it's been a lot.
What do you think is the possibilities for this edge rushing group? It seems really deep.
I think the sky's the limit for this group. We got talent, 1,000%. We, you know, God willing, we stay healthy. But, you know, myself, Dante, Micah, obviously, Marshawn Nealon, Peyton Turner. We got James Houston in there. We got guys. We got Sam.
Do not forget about James Houston. Guys, let me tell you, I have watched some tape on James Houston, and I am telling you, this dude, James Houston, got some lean in him. If he can get that foot injury back right, because he was balling before he got that foot injury, man, this dude got some lean, man. Cowboys got a good rotation on that edge rush.
Williams obviously back, so we got guys, so the sky's the limit.
If everybody stays healthy,
God will.
is there enough reps for everybody?
I think they'll be able to make it work. I hope so.
What is it about the scheme that you like? Because I mean, obviously they want to rotate.
Heck yeah, it'll be enough reps.
Guy, but what do you like about the scheme and why would it make a difference here?
It's not a lot of thinking. You know, I know some coaches, they can overcomplicate things sometimes, but, you know.
Yeah, I remember we talked about his hits system. And the S, if you just boil it down, simplicity. Don't want a lot of thinking. One assignment and react. That's it.
You know, with Coach Flush and his defense, it's not a lot of thinking. We're going straight and we're attacking the ball. So,
with so much talent in this defensive end room, both veteran Dante Fowler, Michael Parsons, and youth rookie yourself, Marshawn Nealon, what's the competition look like as far as like how high is it when it comes to anything you can do, I can do better?
Yeah, we're competing every day. We just had a 2-minute period up here, and the first thing Dante said to me was, "I'll meet you back there." I said, "No, I'm gonna get it first." And then the first play, I got back there. So I asked him, I said, "Where you at?" So that's what we're doing and everything. And, you know, we got this point system going on in the D-line room, and we're going back and forth. And myself and Dante, we're on the same team. So we're competing against each other to see who's going to get back. But, you know, we're competing against the other side of the defensive line room as well. So.
Is that point thing a white cotton deal?
No, it was, you know, player-led, of course. We talked about it, and that's something that we decided we wanted to do.
Is it just like a pressure is this, a sack is this?
Everything's counted, yeah.
Were you bothered to be drafted later than some people thought?
Was I bothered?
Yeah.
Obviously, it put a chip on my shoulder. I thought, you know, I was going to get drafted on night one, but I think everything happens for a reason, thank God, and I'm here. So.
Now that you've had a little bit more time around Coach Schottenheimer, kind of how does he compare to some of the other coaches that you've had?
I love Coach Schotty. Definitely a player's coach, but he relates to everybody. And he makes sure that, you know, this is a family environment. Obviously, we're going to compete every single day, and everything is a competition, but he brings us all together, so I appreciate him for that.
You know, he's not fully practicing. How much has Micah tutored you out here so far?
If you can't, we're on the sideline talking after every rack, so he's been a really big help for me.
How anxious are you to have him on the field?
It'll get done when it gets done. When it gets done, we'll be excited for him.
Yeah, see, I like that approach right there.
About being a mentor in the room and things like that. You've been around him for a few years. How do you see?
I like that approach. See, the media always trying to throw Michael Parsons in. They want to try to stack up as many people as they can to be against Jerry Jones. You know, they want to stack that up, but at the same time, you know, these players are understanding, man. They've been told, I'm pretty sure. And they're all just like, hey, man, it's going to get done when it's get done, because they know it's going to get done. They know it's going to get done. But nevertheless, man, let me tell you, Donovan Ezraku is a straight beast. Donovan Ezraku is a straight beast. And, man, I'm telling you, the Cowboys got him one. The Cowboys got him one. Let me show you something that I found today that I thought was very interesting. Let me see here. At least I thought I got it. Maybe I didn't get it. Brandon Laurie posted something. I mean, not Brandon Laurie. What? All right, let me see if I got this. I thought I got it. Maybe I didn't get it, but he showed where Donovan Ezeraku was drafted. And he said by season's end, there are going to be a lot of people that are going to question how in the world that they let Donovan Ezeraku fall to the Cowboys. I agree. I think Donovan Ezeraku is going to be that good. Yep. I think Donovan Ezeraku is absolutely going to be that good. And so, yeah, we got us one, guys. We got us one. All right, so let's go to another interview here in honor of my girl Angie, the Rebel Chicks. She would be rolling her eyes right now. Let's make sure we keep our prayers up for Angie as she works through some things in her family. Make sure we keep her in our prayers. We're gonna put Jalen, in the words of Angie, Jalen Tolbert. We're gonna put Jalen Tolbert up. Jalen Tolbert. And then I'm going to come back to the comments. Jalen Tolbert, who is absolutely, I believe, the Cowboys' third wide receiver, and I don't think he's losing it. Let's check it out.
Yeah, he continues to grow on and off the field leading, and that's the important thing that I've seen the growth from him over the years is
mentor in the room and things like that. You've been around him for a few years. How have you seen him grow?
Yeah, he continues to grow on and off the field leading, and that's the important thing that I've seen the growth from him over the years is, obviously his play speaks for itself, but now he's starting to use his voice more and more in the meeting room, giving tips and ideas on things that he would do to create separation or get himself open, help guys with plays, draw plays up for guys. So he's been doing a great job growing into a pretty good leader.
Has he always done that, or you've noticed it here?
I'm thinking he's talking about CeeDee Lamb. I tell you what, Jalen Tolbert, and it's not a dig on him, I think Jalen Tolbert should actually call himself the Predator. I mean, he literally looks like one of those, and not in the ugly way. Not in the ugly way. I think he's a good-looking kid. But I'm saying, I mean, just the look he has, he looks like a good-looking version, I would say, of one of the Predator, because I'm not going to call him ugly. But he looks like a predator, like in a sense. Not a predator, but one of the Predator from the movies.
Last couple. No, I've noticed it just from spring until now that he's starting to voice more of the drawing plays, helping the younger guys and helping them by tips about what he would do in certain situations when he sees it on film.
Does it feel a little surreal now? I mean, you were once a rookie here, and now you're a full-blown veteran. Has your approach changed this offseason as opposed to years past?
No, man, the same approach, same style, same process. Just keep doing what I've been doing. Like I always say, it's me versus me, so just come out and try to be the best version of myself every day. Try to continue to keep growing and not be a stagnant wide receiver, find ways to get better, whether that's on or off the field.
Your confidence seems to grow year over year. It was higher in year 2 than year 1, year 3 over year 2. But out here in training camp, looks like it's even higher. Does that come with just being a veteran and or more reps with Dak Prescott?
Yeah, obviously you continue to grow with the reps that you get with Dak, but also just the game slows down for you when you keep doing it and keep repping it, keep going out there playing fast, having fun. And I think that's the most important part is when you're having fun, everything is off of confidence and speed. And so you just go out there and like I say, it's just having fun, and you're out here competing with your brothers, so you can't ask for anything else.
Speaking of fun, looks like you.
Newhouse fam, you say it look like little. Okay, I see what you're saying there. Okay, gotcha.
You guys are having a lot of the players and the coaching staff alike. Saw Darian Thompson over there doing some air surfing. Have you had this much fun playing football before?
I have not actually, and it's fun because I'll say it.
Robert M31, what up with you tonight? Good to see you.
it's the whole staff, and that's the fun part is that, from assistant coaches to head coach to wide receiver coach to DB coach, everybody's out here running around, high energy, having fun, and it's hard to not feed off of that. And you just take that energy and you continue to keep passing it along throughout your teammates, and that's what brings the energy throughout practice.
Kind of on that note, some people will say, like, when they see these things, like, oh, maybe that's a little performative or corny. How authentic is it, and how much does it resonate with you guys, all the compete every day and all the things like that?
Yeah, obviously, that's what our jobs are to do, is compete every day. But when you see it every day and you continue to keep speaking it and living it, you find different things to compete at, and that's where you see us having fun. Competing the bags, competing one-on-one drills, competing skelly or team, and then you compete on and off the field. How many jugs can you catch? Whatever it is, you just find different ways to compete.
Yeah, the defense has a competition, it sounds like, for points, for pressures, and stuff like that. Do you guys in the receiving room have any competition, or maybe one to get started?
Yeah, we even have competition inside of the receiver room and drawing up plays. We get a 30-second timer, coach will call a play out, and whoever got the most details gets a point. So, like I said, you're finding ways to compete each and every day and finding ways to get better.
Have you ever seen somebody do something like what Elam did after the interception? That was wild.
I wasn't even paying attention, honestly. I was kind of pissed about it, but like I say, I don't know what he did, but pretty good play by him, and like I said, we keep battling, keep competing.
I'm going to show y'all the Kyrie Elam play. If Jaden Blue made the play of the day with that catch, Kyrie Elam made the play of the day with that interception. But it's not just the interception that Kyrie Elam made. It's the celebration. And as a matter of fact, the thumbnail I put up is the celebration. And I'll show it to you. Matter of fact, since we're talking about Jalen Tolbert, I'm going to show you the play that Kyrie Elam made. That's going to be one of my plays I'm going to diagram up probably tonight if I get the opportunity. Boy, I'm going to show you. This dude, Kyrie Elam, made a crazy play.
He went in the stands and lifted a kid up out of, like, Lion King.
Come on, Jalen. You know you saw it, Jalen Tolbert.
Did you and George have a relationship going back to high school or anything? You're a couple of years older.
Yeah, no, we played each other in high school. He went to Hoover, I went to McGill, so we played each other in the state championship game. And like I said, I've always known him. We came out together, went to the rookie premiere together, so we've done pretty much everything that we've gotten to this process together, I'll say. Like, we went through the combine together, so we were laughing when we both hit our 40 times, so it's been fun having him here, and like I say, he just continue to keep growing, and he's doing a great job in the room.
Who was the best athlete? Was it George, was it you, or was it Bubba Thompson?
Me, for sure. We play 3 sports around here. Some of them, Bubba played 2, George might have played 1 or 2, but I'll say me.
In that state championship game?
And which one? Basketball?
No,
football.
Against George.
Yeah, no, they whooped us pretty good, but it is what it is. I got one in basketball versus Hoover, so hey, we came back.
Y'all teased each other about it?
No, a little bit. We laugh here and there about the game, and obviously we weren't as close then, but now we laugh about certain stuff that happened in the game.
What do people maybe not?
Dude, Jalen Tolbert can play basketball. See, Jalen Tolbert started playing football late. He didn't start when a lot of guys played. And this is one of the reasons why the Cowboys like him, because contrary to what a lot of people think, Jalen Tolbert hasn't hit his ceiling yet. He hasn't hit his ceiling. And contrary to what people think, Jalen Tolbert may have a higher ceiling than a lot of people give him credit for. That's why Brian Schottenheimer always talks about the progression of Jalen Tolbert. And I think they think he's got some more to go. But I think he's going to have a monster year now because George Pickens is here, and him going up against third receivers, shoo, he should eat. But I'm going to show you this play, shoo. I'm going to tell y'all something. Kyrie Elam, he ain't no third cornerback. Jalen Tolbert going up against the number 3 cornerback should eat. But Kyrie Elam ain't no third cornerback, y'all. I'm going to show you.
Understand about George when they're not. They see the clips of him on the field versus the guy every day.
Man, he's a great guy, great character, and like I said, that's the story that people don't see is the hard work that he does put in. He loves football, so that's something that you cannot question about him. And like I say, that speaks and jumps off the tape, obviously, and jumps off the field, and obviously in the meeting room he can do the same thing.
What does he do in terms of maybe opening some things up that you guys haven't had the last couple of years?
Yeah, it's just another threat. It's another option.
How diabolical is it? How diabolical is it that you're being interviewed. You were the number 2 wide receiver last year. And they're asking you, how does George Pickens open up stuff for the offense they've never had before? How diabolical is this? Now, I'm going to give Jalen Tolbert a break, though. I think Jalen Tolbert's growth was stunted because Dak Prescott got hurt. Jalen Tolbert, I believe, is an 1,100 to 1,200 yard receiver last year if Dak Prescott doesn't go down. I believe that. Because the amount of yards he got with Cooper Rush. And when you look at Jalen Tolbert's stats with Cooper Rush, man, the moment Dak went out, them things went down, down, down.
Like I say, whether it's CD, George, myself, Turp, Mingo, anybody, you go out there each and every day and you have to cover somebody. You have to find some part of the defense to look over somebody. And obviously, it's not enough pieces for all of that. So it gives you the ability to be versatile and move guys around and have fun and go out there and make plays.
What have you been able to learn from GB?
Just the way that he's patient in his routes.
Man, if I was Jalen Tolbert, I'm like, hey, man. Hey, are you interviewing me or are you interviewing George Pickens? I know he's probably thinking this in his mind because I would be thinking it in my mind. But, if you do, be like, oh, he jealous. But, man, come on, man. You interviewing this man. Enough of the George Pickens questions already. Come on, man. It's diabolical.
Say that, obviously, so, you learn something from everybody and the tendencies that they have. And GP is very, very patient in his routes. And so just being able to pace himself going in and out of the routes instead of running full speed all the time or being able to glide and do certain things. So like I say, it's been fun to learn from all of those guys, and we're just going to continue to keep learning off each other and growing in the room, and I'm excited for what the future holds for us.
Catherine, I hooked you up with a wrench yesterday. You didn't even know it, did you?
That all go down, with the new coaching staff coming in and the trade in the off.
All right, to break up the monotony of the interviews, let me see if I can show you the play that they were asking him about. I have it from 3 different angles. I want to show you this dude. Kyrie Elam gonna be the truth, y'all. Kyrie Elam, watch this. This is one of the plays I'm gonna diagram tonight. This is absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna show this to you from the. This is the angle. I got a couple different angles, but boy, this one is the perfect angle. Let me back up. So, Kyrie Elam is on none other than Jalen Tolbert. So watch how this comes out. So they're gonna run. Looks like it's some kind of little crossing route. Jalen Tolbert's gonna go under. And then he's going to try to make a little move, and then he's going to try to go outside. But I want you to notice something. This dude, let me see. Can y'all see this? Let me make sure y'all can see it. Kyrie Elam is stuck on Tolbert like white on rice. Look at this. This goes to show you, I think Tolbert is going to beat a lot of number 3 cornerbacks. But this is why I'm saying this dude, Kyrie Elam, is not a number 3 cornerback. Kyrie Elam is playing like a number 1 cornerback. Look at how he's stuck on this dude. Soon as he comes, bam, he come out the break. Look. He owned him. Own him. Does a little jersey little jersey tug. Little jersey tug. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. But watch this. He's got him on the inside. Dak probably shouldn't throw this pass. I'm thinking that's either Dak. It might be Joe Milton. No, that's Dak. Dak shouldn't throw this pass. Now, if this is George Pickens, I throw this pass because I think George Pickens is going to go up there and get it. George Pickens, 6'3", got the hops. George Pickens is going to probably overpower. I don't even know if he'll overpower Kyrie Elam. Kyrie Elam is balling. But I would rather these types of passes, not even to CD Lamb, because that's not CD Lamb either. That's George Pickens. This ain't Tolbert either. Kyrie Elam got him. Got him. He's still wrapped up on him. Look at this. And when Tolbert turns that head, now Elam begins to make his play. And watch this. He's kind of doing what you teach them cornerbacks. It all depends on how the referees let you play. But now, if you'll notice, boy, I'm going to diagram this tonight. Y'all see it when I do my diagrams. But this is what I used to tell my son when he played cornerback in high school. You got to see if you can kind of keep your hand on them. Don't grab them, but just see if you can kind of keep your hand on them so you know where they are. Because you can't keep looking at them if you want to try to make a play on the ball. Cornerbacks that want to make a play on the ball, cornerbacks that just want to knock the ball down, they just stay in phase and they hope that when the wide receiver kind of put his hands up, then they'll make a quick turnaround and they'll put their hands up. Aggressive cornerbacks though, and Kyrie Elam has shown all through training camp, he's an aggressive cornerback. This is why when he's picked off Dak Prescott, he picked him off, I'm thinking day 3, Dak Prescott goes up to him and say, what'd you see? What made you make a play on that ball? Kyrie Elam told Dak Prescott, instinct. I'm thinking Kyrie Elam might be one of them. I'm telling y'all, man, Kyrie Elam may be one of them. Instinct. This is instinct. Watch this. Watch this. This is instinct. Elam running. Tolbert already got his head turned around. Look at Elam. Now Elam puts his hand on him, doesn't grab him. Starts to look around. Look at this. Dak shouldn't have threw this ball because Kyrie Elam has Jalen Tolbert beat to the inside, or the outside is where Dak is throwing it. Kyrie Elam has Tolbert beat. But I just wonder, see, when you start looking at this stuff in slow motion, you see some things. Would the referees call pass interference because where he's kind of touching, now he's grabbing? Look at the middle of the jersey. The collar of the jersey comes down to the middle of his stomach almost. It doesn't stop him from running, but it does give Kyrie Elam the advantage. Now Kyrie Elam, it's over. Right here, it's over. And Jalen Tolbert, give him credit. He tried to go over the back. And I'll show you later on this from another angle. He tried to go over the back. No such chance. He got him. I'm wondering, it depends on who the referee crew is. This probably is pass interference. Y'all tell me what you think. This is probably pass interference. I don't think the shoulder grab was a big deal, even though it is a shoulder grab. And then you get right here, puts the hand on him, but he definitely tugs him. Definitely tugs him. Now, they do have referees out here, but I'm just kind of wondering what these referees are thinking. And he makes a great interception on that. But I'll show you some more. I'll show you that play from another angle. But that's the play they were talking about. But Elam kind of makes the play of the day in the grand scheme of things when you look at that play. And when you see it from a different angle, it looks even better. And then the celebration that he did, they're talking about, is absolutely crazy. It upleved that Tolbert said he didn't see it. Yeah, I bet you didn't see it. Yeah, I bet you didn't see it. Great celebration, though, by Kyrie Elam. But again, Kyrie Elam has been playing very aggressive. He's been playing very aggressive this training camp. Got to give him credit. Been playing very aggressive. Playing really good, too. All right, let's see here. Who do we want to go to next? We got another player interview. All right, so we've done Thomas, Tolbert, easy. Okay, matter of fact, since we're talking about Kyrie Elam, let's check out Kyrie Elam. This dude's been having a great camp. Everybody's been talking about it. Let's check him out.
Same motto, you know, I just want to be a consistent dog, you know what I mean? Honestly, just trying to keep the same motto, you know, I just want to be a consistent dog, you know what I mean? Every day, come to work and be a guy that my teammates and my coaches can rely on, you know, to do his job and make plays. That's it.
Why do you think that your side of the ball has been able to get the ball out and take it away so much in these first few practices?
I really feel like it starts from the top down, you know what I mean? I feel
Ice
like
Cold, his name is Murray, I think. Murray
Eberflus
Jr.
has done a good job of emphasizing us, like, being relentless when it comes
Yes,
to our
sir.
effort.
Got your pure gaming.
And also being relentless and violent when it comes to our finishes. You know, every play is not going to be perfect, but, you know, with our effort, with our strain, and with our style of play, you know, we're going to try to get the ball back to offense.
Shotty said earlier today that you seem like you're playing very confident. How confident are you, and how much does that help?
It's kind of funny in the background there with Kyrie Elam. Y'all see who that is? Dak Prescott, Joe Milton, Dak Prescott's fiance.
Especially at your position.
I think just my experience of, you know, being in the league and, you know, and putting the work in has allowed me to be so confident in myself and my game, you know. I just credit that to my coach as well, Coach Coach Eberflus, Coach Andre, Coach DA. They do a good job of just instilling, you know, confidence and telling me I'm the best in the world. So just
Superstar status in the building. Superstar status. You thought that was PI? Yeah, I was thinking, now that I've watched that play again, because this is a play that everybody's been talking about. Now that I watched that play again, superstar status probably was a pass interference, depending upon. It actually don't depend on anything, but it does depend on. It depends on the officiating crew these days.
Continue to just play like that.
Hey, what's it been like getting to know Coach Eberflus? What's he like as a DC?
He's great, full of energy. Got us really high on effort, finish. He coaches effort first, so that's why everybody's flying around. Everybody's trying to like strain as much as possible. You know what I mean? Our hamstring's a little sore today just because we're doing so much running, but you know it's something we appreciate because it gets the best out of us.
Obviously, it's still early, but is it a system you feel like you predict you'll feel comfortable in?
Of course. From the first day I came in here, I expected nothing but great things.
Sorry if you were already asked, but having another Elam in the Cowboy uniform, what's the family think about that?
It's a blessing. It's a privilege to be a Cowboy. You know what I mean? I was super
I see
excited
you,
when I
Newhouse
got the
fan.
call. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to just stay true to, you know, just being a consistent dog for the team. That's it.
For those of us that were here when your dad played here, and I know, you know, safety and corner and things like that, but are there some same things in his game that you admired that you?
Okay, I didn't know Elam's dad. Did y'all know Elam's dad played for the Cowboys? I didn't know he played for the Cowboys. Okay.
Bring to yours.
Just tough, you know what I mean? Had a heck of a work ethic, you know, and yeah, just tough as nails. You know, my dad was undrafted, so I guess he instilled that into me just to have that same work ethic and that same hunger. You know, I went first round, and you know that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Just continue to prove yourself every single day, continue to learn and grow, and just keep the results in God's hands. That's it.
I'm telling y'all, Elam is going to be huge for the Cowboys this year. He's going to be huge. I'm telling you.
Excuse the naive nature of the question, but are you wearing your dad's number? Do you think about wearing his number?
Yeah, it sounded like she was saying, Ice Cold, it sounded like she was saying that his dad played for the Cowboys. I didn't know that.
Oh, nah, Deron Bland has 26. So, I mean, that guy's an all-pro caliber corner, you know what I mean? I didn't want to ask for it, you know what I mean? 5 is my number. That's my birth number. That's the day I was born, the month I was born. That's my favorite number. But obviously, you have a Pro Bowl punter, you know what I mean? So
give it to him. Give it to him, Deron Bland. He can't afford it, Deron Bland, right now. But Deron Bland, go on, give him that number, Deron.
I wasn't gonna ask him either, you know what I mean? So I just try to pick a number that had was like in a 5 increment, you know what I mean? So that's kind of why I picked 20.
Trayvon describes himself as a quiet leader, but how is he exhibiting some leadership, you know, just during the course right now while he's still kind of working his way back?
I mean, I really feel like Trayvon has led by example with how he's how he's carrying himself, you know what I mean? Just working hard with the trainers.
See, it's this kind of stuff right here, guys. They're asking this dude, how is Trayvon Diggs leading? What they want him to say? What do they want him to say? Do we not realize the reality is there's nothing Kyrie Elam can say? Trayvon Diggs did not do his rehab with the Cowboys. Trayvon Diggs was not at OTAs, to my knowledge. He came in for a checkup, but he wasn't just there. We didn't start seeing him on the sideline until now. I mean, what could Kyrie Elam really say about him? Come on. Come on, man. Like Derek Posey. Derek Posey said only way he could. Derek Posey said only way he said he leads by babies. That's the only thing he could. I mean, what could he tell him? Man, they be asking some of these players some crazy stuff, man. Putting this dude on the spot. I mean, what is he supposed to say?
You know, it's tough not playing ball. I know it. I've been through it.
Catherine the kids, I am with you. The media sometimes is ridiculous. Catherine, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Come on, man. Don't put that dude on the spot like this.
Last couple of years, you know, not being able to play and suit up with the team, that's tough. But, you know, he's leading by example. Yeah.
So, Kyrie Elam, explain how Trayvon Diggs is leading by example. Kyrie Elam ain't been here with Trayvon Diggs here. He's been hurt. Man, this kind of stuff burns me up. Stop asking other players about other players. You interviewing me, I'm like, hey, man, ask me questions about me. I don't want to talk about the next man. Don't ask me intricate questions about the next man. Just let me answer questions about me.
With the way Coach Schottenheimer values competition in practice, how do you find the line between going hard and not letting things escalate too far?
For me, I just want to stay a consistent dog. That's it. But in reality, like, I got to make sure our receivers make it to Sunday. Like, that's where it matters most. So I'm a dive for balls if it's out of the way of they feet and ankles. You know what I mean? Try to protect them, but I'm never gonna stop competing.
How much has a fresh start, do you think, kind of helped you? I know that there were some tough times in Buffalo, especially towards the end. What does that do for your confidence, and what does that do, you know, for you being here and making plays like you've seen since OTAs?
I mean, everything I've been through, I feel like it's a learning experience for me. I mean, I just try to continue to learn and grow. You know what I mean? Like, I don't look back on it. You know what I mean? I just try to learn from, you know, what I went through and try to just continue to just be consistent. You know, that's all I really can do. Let the results be in God's hands, and you know, it's His will be done.
Is it Shotty catching the Florida game this year?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah. Thanks, Kyrie.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right. I appreciate that by Kyrie Elam. All right, let me show you something else real quick, too. Kyrie Elam's dad. Hold on a second. I just found him. Kyrie Elam's dad played for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, this is right here. This is new to me. Yes, Kyrie Elam's father, Abram Elam, played safety for the Dallas Cowboys in 2006. Not from, but in 2006 and 2011. It says Abram was an undrafted free agent in 2006 and returned to the team as a free agent in 2011, starting all 16 games. Okay. News to me. News to me. I mean, I don't even see. Let's see. I was trying to see some pictures. I mean, I don't even see no pictures, man. I don't see no pictures or nothing like that. So, okay. All right, cool. All right. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, cool beans. I see. Kyrie Williams has been balling though. He's been straight up balling. Straight up. All right, it's about 8:51. So we may have to put these other ones on hold because I want to let y'all see these plays from the day. Because I want to take a break and then I'm going to come back. I think I'm going to come back and do Cowboys After Dark tonight for all those of you who like to do the Midnight Cowboys show. We're going to do the Midnight Cowboys show tonight. At least that's what my plan is if I don't fall asleep. So if I don't fall asleep, I'm going to do the Midnight Cowboys show for everybody who's tuned in right now. Again, my man Darren Posey, appreciate that $2 super chat. Yeah, I'm kind of with you after seeing that play, Darren Posey. After we kind of watched that play again, it was a great play in fast motion, but now I'm realizing, yeah, that was probably pass interference. Yeah, that dude is named Murray Jr., right? Is it Kenneth Murray Jr.? All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to watch videos for the next few moments and we'll comment. We'll have some fun with those. And I'm going to get out of here, take a break. Then I'm going to come back tonight for Cowboys After Dark. And I'm probably going to break down some plays tonight. But I want y'all to see all these plays, man. Man, I got so many plays. I can't even put... I probably won't do all the plays because I'm telling y'all, man, I got about 30 plays here, boy. Y'all about to enjoy this. All right. So, let's do this. So, without further ado, let us start looking at the best plays from training camp on X. Let's get this party started. And let's get it started with Jaden Blue. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Let's go. Check it out. Joe Milton in the gun. Watch this. This pass should have been outside shoulder. He wide open. But there's a little bit of pressure on Joe Milton. Joe Milton rolls out to his right, throws it, but he throws it back inside towards the field. And watch the effort by Jaden Blue. Bam! One-hand catch. See that again. A little bit of pressure. Bam! Love it. Nice little play there. Okay, let me make sure y'all can see this. Let's run that again. Let's run that back. Sorry about that. Let me run that back. And I think y'all could y'all see that? Let me run it back, just in case you couldn't see it. All right, here we go. Joe Milton, a little bit of pressure. Throws it out. Great one-hand grab. Turn back around, one-hand grab. Great. Just great. Okay, and also too, let me see. Let me show y'all the play within the play. I'll do this one tonight if I can, if I remember it. Tyler Booker playing with the second team, lined up over here, left side of the screen. He's playing there. Watch this. They tried to do a stun on him. Look at Tyler Booker. Bam. Picks it up. Tyler Booker, I'm telling you. Tyler Booker, one of them. All right, next play. Jaden Blue. I'm telling y'all, this man, Jaden Blue, is got a different gear. Check him out. Watch how he comes out the middle of this field. Watch this. Boom. This is not the big run though. He got one. He got away clean on him. But they're showing us nice moves. They're gonna try to run in between them tackles, which he's probably tackled if we're playing in pads. No doubt, he's probably tackled. Probably right about there. He's probably tackled. This is why we're ready to get into them pads. All right, let's queue up the next one. All right, next one here. I don't know if y'all seen this. Watch this dude, Kevontae Turpin. Kevontae Turpin dropped a dime. I mean, he dropped an absolute dime. Dak hit him in the breadbasket the other day. Kevontae Turpin dropped it. Watch this. I mean, they're not playing against each other, but it's in the warm-ups. Watch this. Hold on, let's turn that. Watch this boy, Kevontae Turpin. Look at this. Boom! Boom! Look at Brian Schottenheimer back there. Look at Brian. Brian shot. That boy Kevontae Turpin. Look at the vertical. I think the bottom of the goal post is what? 10 feet? That boy up there, man. He like 9. Whoa! Crazy vertical. Crazy vertical by Kevontae Turpin, man. Crazy vertical by Kevontae Turpin. I had to put that one in there, man. I could watch that one over and over and over. That one was courtesy of Joseph Hoyt at Joe Hoyt on X.com. Make sure I give these guys credit for this footage. Boy, I could watch that one over and over. That boy got up there. Somebody here, let me see who took the photo. Matt Owen. Got another photo of him. Check it out. Man, this thing is nasty. Look at that. Caught Shotty by surprise. Bam! He up there, man. Not only did he catch it, Brian Schottenheimer stopped everything and had to congratulate him on that play. And not only that, Kevontae Turpin got 2 feet in too. Nice play. Nice play by Kevontae Turpin. All right, next play. Not really a play. Just want to give us a little bit of hope. Look who it is. Savon Revel Jr. Trayvon Diggs replacement. He's out there with the cornerbacks. He's not getting any work in, but he out there. All right. See what we got next. Next, we got a Jonathan Mingo sighting. Finally, Jonathan Mingo sighting. Nice little play. Dak Prescott, bam. Yep, nice. Nice. I would have liked for Dak, let's see, let's go back and look at just a little bit again. I would have liked for Dak to get that a little bit further out there, but he still got him. Still got him. A little bit further out. He had to turn. You'd probably want that a little bit more. Cornerback, and that let the cornerback try to make a play on the ball. Didn't make it. Jonathan Mingo is a strong receiver. Still caught it. That's what you want to see. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Shout out to Jonathan Mingo. Those are the kinds you have to catch, because unfortunately, I saw some plays today. We had a Paris Campbell sighting, and Paris Campbell ain't bringing them kind down. Showed you this. I want to show you this. Not really a play. Don't really know what they were doing with this. They decided to bring the surfboard out today. Don't really know what this means. But the coaches was on surf, like, I don't know what it means. Supposed to be something to bring energy. I'm not sure. I need a little context. I don't really know what it means. If somebody understands what this is, help me out. Yeah, I'm not understanding the whole surfboard thing, but okay, whatever. I saw what somebody wrote. They thought that was like, they liked it. It was like one of the best things they saw today. And I was like, whoa, your expectations are pretty low. But maybe if I understood it more. All right, so let's look at this play. No, we've seen this. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to show you. Let me show you what Kyrie Elam does. We got a better angle of this. So this is the play where Kyrie Elam picks off Dak Prescott on this Jalen Tolbert throw. Check it out. This is probably PI. Dak throws it to a spot. Elam has already beat Tolbert there. So this is one of these routes where you're really trusting your receiver. You're just trusting the receiver. So Elam shows he's got nice hands. But watch this celebration. Check it out. This boy Elam, the Lion King. Man, you gotta love the energy this defense has. And I'm telling you, Kyrie Elam, man, you gotta love this dude's energy too. Elam must have said, man, if I get this interception, man, this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's nice right there. All right, then we got Dak Prescott, the seam king. Dak Prescott to Jake Ferguson. And this is the play I was telling you about. Look who this is. Dak Prescott's doppelganger playing the one tech. This is a free play. If this was in the game, it'd be a free play. Solomon Thomas jumps offside. Dak got Jake Ferguson on seam route. Yeah, got us a free play right there. If this was probably in the game, Dak Prescott probably looks at whoever's running the go route and just throws it up. And let me show you that on the screen. I'm sorry. I didn't flip to it. All right. Dak Prescott gets Solomon Thomas on the hard count. Boom, got him. Solomon Thomas playing the one tech. Got our man. Yep. Got him. Nice throw. Yep. Got Solomon Thomas, but he's going to be playing one tech. I'm telling you now, it is blatantly obvious he's going to be playing it. All right, let's get a few more plays in. I think I'm going to save some for tonight. But I got a ton of plays. All right. Now we got another one. Dak Prescott. Nice one here. Notice again on this play. This is how I know. This is Solomon Thomas, if I'm not mistaken. This is Solomon Thomas at the one tech. He's right there in front of Sanborn. This is him at the one tech again. Yep, that's him. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Forgive me. Let me show it to you again. All right. Check him out. Solomon Thomas, right here in front of Sanborn, playing the one tech. Yeah, playing the one tech. Boom. Nice catch by George. Wait, I think he dropped it. I thought he caught it. Dak, you got to get that further out there. You got to get it further out. Because you got him. You got him. You got to get it further out. Because he has toasted this corner. Yeah, he toasted. Dak. Got to get that one out there, Dak. All right, let's see what else. Let me show you this dude, Jay Toya. And this is one of the things they had about Jay Toya when you talk about his scouting report. And you can see all of this in this play. Jay Toya requires double teams. The problem is, but if the play is running away from Jay Toya, you might as well forget about the pursuit. I mean, he's a big dude. You can forget about the pursuit. Check it out. Jay Toya. And of course, you can see him. You can tell man, the big guy. Joe Milton making audible adjustment, whatever he's doing, trying to be fancy. Toya, double team, boom. That man Toya ate up 2 of them. And I can tell you right now, on this play right here, book it. Joe Milton is sacked on this play. He's already sacked on this play. He already sacked. Man, Jay Toya ate up 2 men. It's over. Look, it's over right there. Whoever this is that came right over here to his right, it's over. He sacked. Yeah, he sacked. Of course, he runs out of there and try to make it look like he got out. Nah, bro, you didn't get out. You got tore up in there. That boy Jay Toya, man, shoot, it requires 2 people for sure. Shoot, man. Yeah, that boy Toya. Yeah, he gonna require 2 people, man. That boy gonna require 2 people. All right. Got a Luke Schoonmaker sighting. Check him out. Luke Schoonmaker in the building. Now, notice Solomon Thomas. Now he's playing from the 3-tech position, if I'm not mistaken. Now he's playing from the 3-tech position. See, Solomon Thomas is going to be a part of the solution to their 1-tech. He's going to flip-flop back and forth. He's going to be a part of some rotation. Schoonmaker, got him. Nice little play. Nice little stick move. Yep. Got him. All right, let's look at a couple of more plays, man. I hope y'all enjoying these. A lot of good stuff. I'm sorry, this one's courtesy of Nick Harris. Let me get a chance. Look at this. Nick Harris. Trayvon Diggs. Man of the hour. Trayvon Diggs. Michael Parsons out here vibing. So I guess they enjoying themselves. All right, let's see. Let's get us a couple more plays in here. All right. Watch this one. Another offensive line play. I love this offensive line play stuff. Check this out. See if we can make sure we can get this. I'm loving every time I see Tyler Guyton. Tyler Guyton, y'all see him lined up? Check him out. Marshawn Nealon gonna bring it to him. He gonna hold his ground. Oh, Nealon tried to go right into his chest. Look at Guyton. You're not beating Guyton like that. Now, if you're going to try to go around him, you might have a chance. But Guyton's a pretty strong dude. You're not beating him like this. But again, I want to see what this looks like in pads. But kneeling comes right into his chest. Guyton holds his own. Boom. Yeah, he holds his own. Yup. Holds his own. And that was courtesy of Botch Lombardi. Botch Lombardi is just taking care of them trenches. Let's see here. Got a Brevin Spanford sighting also. Check this one out. Boy, people are big fans of Brevin Spanford, I'm telling you. This one right here. Check it out. Oh, nice. Joe Milton, nice. Look at that. Bam. Nice. Nice. Nice, Joe Milton. Got him. Shoot, Brevin Spanford said, I got some hands too. Nice. Nice. Okay. I like that. Nice. All right, let's see. Still got some more here. Meanwhile, Wanye Thomas letting his presence be felt. Joe Milton is under center again. Check it out. Oh, hold on. Joe Milton under center. Check it out. Oh, now see, let me tell you something about Joe Milton. Joe Milton reminds me of guys like Josh Allen. When you got these quote unquote, what people call special arms, you'll notice these guys try to fit the ball in places that you probably shouldn't be trying to fit the ball. Let's go back on this play. And notice there's Solomon Thomas again, 3-tech. Right here. Look. Blue. Great safety play. Wanye Thomas reads it perfectly. So you're trying to fit this like thread through a needle. Ain't happening. Gotta see the safety. Gotta see the safety, Joe. And if you're looking down the field, I mean, I'm just looking at this from the side, and you can tell Joe knows where he's going. So Joe ain't looking off Joe Milton. He ain't looking off Wanye. These are some things he's got to work on. He's not looking off Wanye. I mean, immediately, look at him. He comes out. Look where his eyes go. Bam. He's already looking. He's telegraphing. He know where he's going. He lets it rip. And Wanye Thomas right there. And if you pay attention to where he throws this ball, he can get this in, but he's got to throw this on that left outside shoulder and lead him a little bit more. So the only person that can get this ball is his wide receiver. But if you're going to throw it inside, and we've seen him do this, saw him do this a little bit earlier, well, you're not getting it. Yeah, you're not getting that one in there. Nice play by Wanye Thomas. Nice play. Bad thrown ball, too. It is what it is. All right. This is why you're doing this. You want to learn this stuff in camp. Man, look at this right here. Man, this had me rolling. Y'all check this out. This is something that I don't want to see this season. Maybe in seasons past, but no, I do not want to see this. I don't know if y'all seen this one. Check out Mr. Dak Prescott. Look, Solomon Thomas, one tech again. Yeah, the Cowboys are doing this. Solomon Thomas is probably going to be doing some alternating at the one tech. Stop it, Dak. Stop it. We don't need this. Dak is probably done. If this is actually real live play and you could hit the quarterback, Marshawn Nealon crushes Dak Prescott. Watch Marshawn Nealon. Oh, yeah, Dak was done right there. Dak would have been done. Shoot. He'd have been out that game. I promise you, he out this game. The way Nealon would have kept, man. He out the game right here. Look. Boom. Nah, he out the game. Matter of fact, if you look back there too in the backfield, he wouldn't have got away from Ezraku either. Look at Easy. It's over. Oh, man. What? They would have killed Dak Prescott. Between Nealon and look at this. Nealon and Elam get there. If I'm not mistaken, is that Nealon or Turner? That may be Turner. I'm thinking that may be Turner. I need to look at these numbers again. But whoever it is, him and Easy, they got him. It's a wrap right here. Dak Prescott running out there like he got away. Dak, you didn't get away. You did not get away. All right, guys, I'm going to give you a couple of more, then I'm going to say the rest of them for Cowboys After Dark tonight. This was the play I was describing earlier. Let me show you this. I think it may have been the same play. But this boy, Tyler Booker, they've been having him working with the number twos, you know, trying to just get him more work in. Yeah, I think it's the same place, just a lot more up close. Joe Milton back here, they tried to run that stunt. You see that boy Booker? Watch Booker. They tried to run that stunt on him. Booker steps back. Watch him. Bam. Gets a hit right there. Gets another hit. Boom. Then turns around and get Ezraku. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, that boy Booker real. That boy Booker real, y'all. That boy Booker a real one. Check him out again. Booker comes over. Boom. One hit. Two hits. Yeah, that boy Booker a real one. And then gets in on the run with Joe Milton. Even though on this play, Joe Milton is sacked. They obliterated the offensive line on this one. They obliterated them. Straight up. Got Big J Toya. Man, got Big J Toya. He's commanding two people. Ain't nothing you can do. Look, they ran a stunt and J Toya. Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can do. J Toya right there. One hit, two hit, try to put a little double team. It's over. So what you gonna do with that stunt? I love this play. What are you gonna do with the stunt? Well, Tyler Booker got it. Boom. One play. Tyler Booker gets his head around. Gets Easy. Bam. But of course, I think even though Tyler Booker helped out on this, he still gets through. Right here, he got through both of them. It's over. Yeah, Joe Milton don't actually get out of this play. Joe Milton. But again, like the fact that Tyler Booker, he ended up on both of them. Both. As we say in the hood. Ended up on both of them. All right, I'm going to get one more play. I keep saying one more play. But it's got so much stuff here. I'm gonna give us two more, then we're gonna be done. All right, let's get this one. Make sure we hadn't seen this. And here we go again. Solomon Thomas. He's gonna be alternating between that 3 and that 1. Watch what I tell you. There he is. I'm thinking again, Dak Prescott is sacked on this. Yeah, he doesn't complete this. Right about here. Yeah, he done. Whoever that is around the outside, he done. I'm telling y'all, man, some of these plays we've been watching, they're going to look different. Some of these plays are going to look different in pads because the linemen have been holding back. And so some of these plays we've been wooing and whying, we ain't going to be wooing and whying when them pads come on. Man, this defense going to be clack-a-lacking, I'm telling us. Thinking that maybe Perrion Winfrey out there, whoever it is. I'm telling us, some of these plays are not going to be completed. That was the Trayvon Diggs. Let's see it in full motion. I mean, I'm sorry, that's CeeDee Lamb. Let's see it in full motion. Dak don't complete this though. I think he's sacked. All right, let's get one more. Then I'm going to take a break. We're going to do some Cowboys After Dark tonight. Let's get one more in. Hope y'all enjoying the footage. I'll be releasing the full video here pretty soon. All right, now, this is another guy that everybody's been talking about. We got a Trayshawn Holden sighting. And when I see stuff like this, man, because you're getting so little reps, you cannot afford to drop anything. I don't care what happens, man. You got to tear through somebody to get a catch because the way this wide receiver room is, man, you got to try to get every rep in. All right, let's check this out. Trayshawn Holden. Oh, nah, bro. Nah, Trayshawn. You can't miss this one. Look at this. You can't miss this one, y'all. Look. Joe Milton under pressure. Oh, no, you can't. You can't. Man, you ain't getting enough reps for this stuff. One more time. Nah, Trey. Nah, bruh. Nah, you can't. You can't drop that. You can't drop that. All right, I got some more footage I'm going to come back with tonight. But you can't drop that if you Trayshawn Holden. I mean, you just can't do it, man. You ain't getting enough reps for that, bro. You are not getting enough reps for that. Okay, Gene Martz, I'm sorry. Okay, Nealon is number 94, so that's Peyton Turner then. Okay, that's what I was wondering. That's Peyton Turner. But I'm telling us, man, when they put these pads on, some of these plays we've been wooing and whining about, we ain't going to be wooing and whining about them plays no more. We ain't going to be wooing and whining about them plays. The defense going to stop some of those plays. You watch what I tell you. They are going to stop some of those plays. Hands down, they're going to stop them. Lawrence Johnson, he said, why the Milton hate? What do you mean, why the Milton hate? Don't understand that. I said the same thing about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott underthrew. He underthrew too. It is what it is. Tell it like it is. He said it's an arm punt when Milton throw a pick. Yeah, as far as he's throwing it. But, yeah, ain't no Milton hate. It just is what it is. I mean, he said the same thing about Dak Prescott earlier. Some of these things, this is what they're learning. This is why you're in training camp. You got to learn. And Joe Milton needs a lot of work. Got to understand something, man. Joe Milton is a more advanced Trey Lance. Trey Lance didn't have a lot of reps in college. Joe Milton didn't have a lot of reps in college. Joe Milton didn't have a lot of reps in New England. Joe Milton need reps. This is one of the reasons why you haven't seen Will Grier. You have not seen Will Grier because as much as they're talking about competition, and I hope they change this up when the preseason starts, as much as they're talking about Joe Milton pushing Dak Prescott, which I don't really believe that to be the case. Well, what about challenging Joe Milton and letting Will Grier get out there and compete for the number 2 job? And the Cowboys, as of yet, have not been allowing Will Greer to compete for the job, which I hope they start letting him compete for the job. But again, we ain't talking about Will. You talking about Will Greer hate, man. Y'all late to the party. I said the same thing about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott made a couple of bad throws, shouldn't have thrown. Like the one he threw to Tolbert to Kyrie Elam, pass interference. But Kyrie Elam, it was a bad throw because that throw isn't actually there. It's not there. Yeah, pure gaming. Joe doing it to himself. No hate. No doubt about it. Yeah, Troy Dudley said, y'all know quarterbacks are total let it go. Everybody needs looks. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. All right, let's get this super chat in. Man, my man Robert M31, boy, you be financing the channel, my brother. Appreciate that $100 super chat, Robert M. Appreciate you, my brother. Robert M said, G, do you think Dak gets any preseason playing time? I'm praying. Robert M31, I know we're taking a chance, but I'm praying that Dak Prescott plays. I don't care if Dak just gets out there and hands the ball off. Dak Prescott needs to play in the preseason. I don't think he maybe needs to play the entire preseason. Maybe you decide in the second game we're going to give Dak a quarter or we're going to give Dak a half. I want Dak Prescott to play in the preseason. Dak hasn't played since week 9 against the Atlanta Falcons. And I'm telling us, Dak Prescott in live bullets against the Philadelphia Eagles, the first game after going down in week 9 with no playing time. No. I want Dak Prescott to get some playing time. It sounds like Brian Schottenheimer may try to talk Jerry Jones into it, but I got a strange feeling that Jerry Jones is not going to do it. If it's up to Brian Schottenheimer, Robert M., yes. If it's up to Dak Prescott, yes. If it's up to Jerry Jones, heck no. So we're going to see. I'm praying. Pure Gabe, he said, no, Dak, no. Yeah, Dak made a couple of bad throws. Tell it like it is. He said, why did Dak hate this? Finna make me unsub. What's going on? Stop it. Yep. Pure Gamer said, give Dak a wooing for the running the ball. Yeah, we don't want Dak running no ball, man. We do not want Dak running the ball. Newhouse fam, yes, Guyton is improving. Footwork, handwork, love it. Gene Martz, yes, that's Peyton Turner I've been looking at. Okay. Brandy says she backs her guys. Newhouse fam said Nealon is good too. He just got hurt last season. Yeah, he D-Law replacement. Think he's going to be real good. Ice Cold Cowboy. Yeah, I hope we don't see Milton this season at all. Yeah, we need Dak Prescott to be healthy the whole time. Let me not say I don't want to see Joe Milton. Only way I want to see Joe Milton is because the Cowboys is up on somebody 35-13 in the fourth quarter. And then they say, hey, Joe, let's get in here. Let's get you some time in, Joe. So that's the only way I want to see him. Only way I want to see him. Ronald McMillan, he said, I appreciate your channel, G. My schedule has been crazy lately. You keep us up on what's going on. Man, I try my best. I appreciate you, Ronald. Ice Cold said, G, thing. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're gonna try to keep it going. Tell it like it is, Brady. Like they do every year. It's not like we don't have a top 5 quarterback, which makes it crazy. Tell it like it is. I've been telling it like it is. I've been telling people this for months. We have a top 5 quarterback. Straight up. Straight up and down, no special effects. Newhouse fam said, facts, y'all. Milton has a strong arm, but he is still a raw quarterback. Yeah, he got some work. And it's going to do him wonders to just sit for a year up on a Dak Prescott and probably get some game time. Again, this offense should be able to put up buku points on certain teams. And so once they get up certain points, they get up on a team 30-10, Joe Milton will get in. And that'll be good for him. Joe Milton get in, get him some live, because the Cowboys usually do the same thing with Cooper Rush. Tell it like it is, Dak will break that sack and hit CD for I feel you. Tell it like it is. I remember when he did that against Detroit. Dak spun out of that thing and everybody's like, whoa. Yeah. Troy Dudley, Sanborn gonna be nice. Katharina Kiss, I agree. This is a whole new team. Whole new team. I love it. Tell it like it is. Joe might hit preseason and be hot. Tell like this said Joe might hit the preseason to be hot garbage. But people talk about him like he a for show thing. Hey, tell it like it is. Those of us who really understand what Milton is, we know what he is. Milton needs some work. And Milton is going to look different when those live bullets start flying. Milton going to look different. But again, I think he might be able to get in. He might get him some play time. I'm hoping they let Will Grier get some play time too, so he can really push Joe Milton to be even better, because I don't want Joe Milton to think that he's got the number 2 job wrapped up. Man, let this dude go against Will Grier. That'll help him too. Yep. Boy, Pierre Gavin, you just spoke volumes. Trey Sean needs to remind himself 3,000 with no guarantees. Yes, sir. He needs to remind himself. Man, that ball touch your hand, you got to catch it. Yes, sir. Pure Gaming, he got to catch every last one of them. Yeah, Newhouse, I agree with you. He might be ready in a season. I think so, too. In a season or two, I think he'll be ready. I do. I think he'll be ready. Tell it like it is. He said he likes those Milton ones. Yep, I got some more. I'm going to show later on tonight. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Newhouse fam. I think he's going to get some time. If we up on some teams, he's going to get some times. He's going to get some time. Gee, Cowboys can get the Eagles this year. I know they're going to get them one time, but if they beat them on opening night, they're going to sweep them. Yeah, they're going to sweep them if they get them on opening night. All right. Again, Robert M. 31. Man, I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Tell it like it is. Yep, Dak ain't played in a preseason for years. Yeah. And they're probably going to say he don't need it. But I would like to see him get in there just to get him to get his feet wet. Just make sure whatever you do, you can keep him safe. Tell it like it is. This is what I'm talking about. Dak was running 2023. Nobody complained when he ran for that TD versus the Chargers. Yeah, Dak was doing his thing. I think he'll be ready to run again. But I just don't want him to rush it. I don't. Robert Hill. Man, people been kind of talking about this. Like, wondering, like, where are the... Man, the only thing they got a Will Grier is throwing the ball in the net. He's been getting no reps. No reps. I hope that changes next week. Them boys 88, what up? He said, I'd say let's go all in and trade for Quentin Williams from the Jets and get Parsons signed. Yeah, we got to get Parsons signed. Yep, Quentin Williams might be good. Lost in translation. All right, I hope to see you tonight. White Cotton Coach Williams. Yep. All right. Uncle Charles, I plan on coming back tonight. Probably be back around midnight. So I'm going to get me a break and then we're going to get it back in. All right, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We're going to be back. We got more plays, more news, more interviews. Until the next time I see y'all tonight, around midnight, Cowboys After Dark. Appreciate you, Newhouse fam. Let's talk Cowboys and we talk facts. Peace.